Hello everybody, welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob.
I'm Mel.
And we're here to continue our adventures through Folklore, the Affliction, published by Greenbrier Games. Welcome. If you're looking for the previous episodes in this series, including the first chapter of the story we're currently playing, they are linked down in the video description. There is a playlist link. You can find the past episodes, future episodes there, once I schedule the future episodes, or they happen, obviously. I can't predict the future, of course, but if you're looking for the next episodes, they should be down in the playlist. There is no episode scheduled at the time of this recording, or filming or streaming or whatever you want to call it, but I will schedule it soon. And your best way to not miss out is subscribe and turn on notifications so you get notified when we go live, usually if YouTube notifications are working or if you have them enabled. And you'll see notifications for all different things when we stream, but you know, you can just swipe them away when it's a game you don't care about, or you know, you're trying to sleep or do work or, you know, other more important tasks in your life than watch us play games. But when you're interested, you can just click on it and go there. And also it'll show up in your subscription feed. So you can always go back and through there and find the episodes. But also check out our playlist section for other games like this. Yeah, get lost in those rabbit holes of other cool games like this one. Hello, Daniel.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
It says maybe hello to you.
Hello, Mel, and maybe Rob too.
He's not sure if he's.
That's it, Daniel. I'm maybe gonna delete you from the chat. Maybe.
Yeah, Rob
just
has
maybe.
the power. Remember that.
I have the power. No, it's all good. Hey, Daniel. Hope you're doing well.
And hello to everyone else watching at home that's lurking. We say hello to you too.
Yes. And I see there's a producer thing in the chat. I don't.
Yeah, that one was last time, but it was at the very, very end.
Oh, okay. I was like, it's stuck in there. Dan, thank you again for becoming a producer to Rob's Gaming Table and clicking that join button.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I think it goes into like all the future streams that are scheduled. It just like pops in the chat.
Yeah.
Which is kind of neat. So then I see them and I'm like, wait, was that the one from last stream? Or did that happen between streams? Like, it's confusing sometimes.
Yeah.
But thank you, Dan, for your support. Alrighty. So yeah, we're back tomorrow playing Star Wars Imperial Assault, continuing that. We were supposed to play last night, but Kyle had some scheduling changes. So going forward, anyone who's watching our Star Wars Imperial Assault stuff, that campaign from the core set, instead of playing Tuesday nights, we're going to be playing that Thursday nights going forward for the next little while, because Kyle just had to change up his availability. So yeah, we should be here Thursdays for that. And then Folklore, I'm thinking like weeknights, probably keep it to Wednesday, but it might be Tuesday. Maybe I'll slot that in on Tuesday depending on what's going on. So it'll either be on Tuesday nights or Wednesday nights when we play Folklore on weeknights to help us play through this whole storybook, you know, sometime within the year. And then
before other big games.
Yeah. And we'll still try to play on weekends. This weekend I'm not sure, because we are learning Burn Cycle, the newest release from Chip Theory Games. I was in fact just playing it like 45 minutes ago or so.
Yeah, not long ago.
Yeah, so I have to like switch my brain from Burn Cycle mode, which I'm like learning that game, and that's like a 3.9 something complexity. And I'm like trying to learn that one, playing it solo, and try to play it with Mel. So I have a solo stream of that on Friday. Come and join me. I'm still in the like honeymoon phase, kind of learning the game, having some fun with it. And you want to come and check that out, join in, play along, hear my thoughts, all that kind of stuff. That's on Friday. Currently scheduled for noon Eastern. And that should be when it's happening. I think it should be good. But yeah, so that's what's coming up. And then we may play Burn Cycle on the weekend, 2-player. Instead of playing Folklore, we'll see. We have some other things coming up on the weekend that maybe messes with that. We'll see. But yeah, so if you're looking for Folklore this weekend, it might not happen. Might be just next Wednesday, a week from now, but we'll see. Or maybe we play Monday and Wednesday.
Oh yeah, to keep the 2 episodes a week.
Yeah, because I kind of want to keep playing Folklore like 2 times a week until other games start showing up. So, yeah.
It is nice to break up the chapters like we did.
I agree.
Then it's not so overwhelming.
Yeah, instead of like other campaign games we play where we play like 7-hour streams on Saturday and then another 6 or 7-hour stream on Sunday.
Yeah, and then we go to the couch and we're like mush.
Yeah.
We're just like, what?
Yeah.
Staring at the TV.
And then we just like rush through the campaign. It feels like it happens so fast. But for this one, I want to try the chapter thing, like I said. Mm-hmm. And yeah, just playing 1 chapter at a time, stepping away when it's recommended.
Yeah.
Yes, we can prolong some of that or interrupt it with the rumor stuff. So we could play a rumor, like we could pick up rumors today if we have a chance to go to the inn or not. I don't know. If not, maybe the next story we grab some of the beginning and that could like prolong a chapter a little bit. Maybe on a weekend we play like a rumor in the middle of it, which prolongs it.
Yeah.
So maybe the streams become a little longer because of that, but we'll see.
But last week, Sunday was it that we played?
Yeah.
Sunday, it was still quite long.
Yeah, I know. I know.
With just one chapter. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I like this breaking it up.
Yeah, me too. It's
Enjoy the
more
story.
digestible, I think.
Yep.
Oh, Necrocomic-Con says got the notification today that the Outer Rim expansion shipped. Did you buy that from Asmodee? Like directly from Asmodee's website or something? I need more details. What country are you in? I'm assuming US. I'm assuming you got it directly from Asmodee because they're the only ones that seem to break their own street dates. Because it's supposed to come out June 10th is what I saw in a couple distributors' databases. Ah, okay. Yeah, so it's super annoying. Asmodee has street dates that, you know, they expect game stores who are in their program to keep, or else they get rated lower and get less product in the future and could lose their whole ability to sell those items. But then they go ahead and ship things like weeks early to people who order stuff direct from them. So it's like, yeah, that's super offensive. Like, it grinds my gears. It pisses so many people off online, I see, who are just like, you know, like I can even hear it when like people like Team Covenant, right? They got the subscription model. They sell a lot of stuff for FFG, and then to find out like, you could buy from them, or you could buy right from Asmodee and get it 2 weeks early.
Yeah, there's not really a question there, is there?
What would you do? Yeah, and like guys like that promote them all the time, and including myself, and it's like, ugh. But it's not them, it's like Asmodee messing around, you know? Like, it's just Asmodee took over, and this is what they do. It's just stupid.
You can do what they want, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, Mark says, I ordered mine from Asmodee and got an email that mine was about to ship soon. Okay.
Oh, yeah, so maybe you're just getting the notifications,
but still,
then...
it will ship earlier than June 10th. Like, you will have it before June 10th is what keeps happening with, like, Marvel Champions packs and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's just weird. Like, I know they get it and they don't want it sitting in a warehouse. Like, they're probably shipping stuff out to other distribution, and they figure, like, let's just put all the orders on the same truck. But obviously, you got to wait for those trucks to get to distribution and stuff, so... I don't know. They just get them all out the door to clear the warehouse space to get new stuff in, you know? Like, it's obviously they don't want to just sit on and staring at it for weeks, but they expect stores to do that.
Can you remind me if we ordered it?
Yeah, we did. We pre-ordered it, yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah. But we're lucky if we see it, like, on June 10th.
Yeah.
Unless we go to the store, if they get it in time, we can go and pick it up. Otherwise, if they ship it to us, which right now it's set to ship, we might get it, like, early the next week after that, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Because the stores here, they don't ship it earlier than the street date, which is annoying too. So yeah. Janet says I get a shipping notice and then it arrives at my house a few days after the shelf date. Ah, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Interesting.
Also, hello, Janet.
Mark's in North Carolina. Hello, Janet. Hello.
I feel like I haven't chatted with you in a while.
Well, we haven't played Gloomhaven multiplayer with Janet.
No, I mean in the chat. Yeah.
Well, she's definitely in the chat. She's there when I'm streaming, giving like all the good info, dumping good info in the chat all day long.
That's good. Janet's probably enjoying your life.
Amazing. Yeah. Okay. Well, is everyone here yet? I don't know. Is everyone here yet?
I don't know. Are we waiting for anyone? Does everyone have their buddy?
Are we? Yeah. Look to your left and right. Is your partner with you? If everyone's here, we'll get started.
Oh, Janet's lurking and painting Hour of Need. I don't know what that is.
Hour of Need, that has miniatures. That's the superhero game by like the Street Masters guys, Blacklist Games, right? Isn't it? I thought that was a card game, but I'm like blanking. It's been a while since I looked into that game.
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember the name of that.
I just remember on a podcast, the Sadler brothers, if it's the Hour of Need, on a podcast they were talking about, you know, working on that game and then about to come out with it and then like to Kickstarter and stuff. And then Marvel Champions was announced. And then they were like, oh
no.
Well, that superhero game is going to destroy any interest in our superhero game. And yeah, it pretty much did. But I could be wrong. Might not be the same game I'm thinking of. Dan, you dump in the chat all the time. I don't know about good info, but Dan, you're dumping all over the chat all the time.
Dan is a regular contributor to the chat.
You're contributing something, all right.
Hi, Dan.
Hey, Dan. Hello. Welcome.
I think the only person we didn't say hi to in the chat is also Keith is in the chat and just says boo Kyle.
Yeah, I know. I giggled at that when I saw it. Hey Keith, welcome. That's fair. Christopher, yes, excited for the X-Men release for Marvel Champions. Yes, absolutely. I haven't pre-ordered it yet, but I should. But it's not like there's not going to be copies. I could probably wait till like the week before, and like they definitely don't sell expansions and pre-orders and stuff like they used to. It's definitely not as hot as the game was, which I've seen happen, I don't know, 15 times in LCGs now, it feels like, where, you know, it's exciting for the first year, things are sold out, FFG or Asmodee can't keep up with stock, everyone's excited, and then the card pool kind of gets big, and the hardcores kind of aren't welcoming to new players sometimes, and is daunting to try to get into a meta and online communities where, you know, it's like tons of cards, tons of new rules, tons of keywords, tons of errata, tons of FAQs, and tons of packs to collect. Even though in that game it's cool on Marvel Champions, you don't need to collect it all in any kind of order. It's really neat. Or just pick the packs you want. It's so cool. Like, I love that idea of it. So it should be the best one for anyone to jump in at any time. But it's definitely either Asmodee fixed their forecasting or the hotness is just not there. Might be because the Marvel movies maybe aren't hitting like they used to, and people are getting kind of worn out on that stuff. And maybe it's, yeah, could be just LCG's been around too long. Lots of reasons why. But I've just noticed Marvel Champion packs, it's so easy. You can pre-order it. You can get them later. They just seem to always be around.
At least where we buy them.
Yeah, and not sold out usually like they used to be. Like that first like year was like, man, so hard to get packs. They sell out so quick. Stores couldn't get what they wanted. Yeah, it was just, it was the hotness. But every LCG launch is like that. It gets so hot, they don't have enough. Second print run sells out, and then it's just like, yeah. But a couple of years in, lots of cards to collect. The financial investment kind of scares people away, I think. Yes, Daniel, Burn Cycle Friday. That's right. Yeah, Burn Cycle Friday. Sorry if I didn't. Yeah, if I didn't say that. Janice says Blacklist Games. It's been sitting at Quartermaster Logistics since November. Had to wait for the Blacklist Games to pay Q.
Oh no.
Oh, you had to wait for Blacklist Games to pay Quartermaster Logistics to get it shipped. Yes, game was Kickstarter when Marvel was announced. Yeah, yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I remember hearing they were like all excited designing this game, and they're like, we're gonna make a game that's like better. They thought would be better, and kind of jump in and grab the Sentinels kind of Sentinels the Multiverse crowd or whatever. But even that game rebooted, but that's a whole different story. But yeah, like Marvel Champions, just like boom, big surprise announcement. And funny, the Sadler brothers, or one of them, is like a playtester now, Marvel Champions, and those Sadler brothers don't work for Blacklist Games anymore, I don't think. I'm not sure if both of them don't, but definitely they left already. So it's like definitely Blacklist Games is like
going down.
They're blacklisted, let's say, in a lot of fans and a lot of other businesses. It seems they don't have their crap together. That it's like a crap show. It's quite the crap show at that company. You know, it's not bad when they have like a Kickstarter going, and then they're like, let's launch a GameFound and an Indiegogo, and like trying to get money all at the same time, like because they can't pay for deliveries and they get screwed over by trying to cheap out on distribution and stuff. Yeah. I think it's like there's a few things at play there, but I just think it's crazy watching it. Still love Street Masters though. I think it's a great game.
I have not played. I know
we will play it. It's sitting on the pile of games that I need to play multiplayer on the channel. Yeah. Have some fun. I want to play with like Mel and Kyle. Yeah. It's one of those games we'll stick in between like a campaign or something. But yeah, I don't think I'd ever buy another game from them though. Yeah. But anyways, that's just me. That's just me. All right, let's see. We're just killing time, by the way. If you're watching this later, we're just buying time for everyone to show up and kind of get into it, but we'll get into it in a minute. Just kind of seeing what's up with the chat here. Looking forward to... Greg, it's not Chip Theory's Skyrim game. It's Chip Theory's Elder Scrolls Online game. Definitely not a Skyrim game. I doubt it.
Yeah, it's not what we thought it was going to be, right?
It's definitely the way they unveiled it during an Elder Scrolls Online stream, that it's Elder Scrolls Online themed, and they use the same logo and everything. So if you go play Elder Scrolls Online, you'll get an idea of like, you know, the stuff they're pulling for the game, I'm assuming. Same characters and races, classes, locations, all that kind of stuff probably. I know nothing about the game. I'm just assuming it's another like World of Warcraft clone, but in the, you know, the Elder Scrolls world. I
am looking forward to seeing what they come up with.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm still just getting into Burn Cycle. I've never played Hoplomachus. Looking forward to that stuff coming later this year. Plus getting back into Too Many Bones, more Too Many Bones stuff coming this year. To be honest, I could care less about that Elder Scrolls game because we're not going to see a Kickstarter till probably later this year at the earliest. And when we see it, it's probably going to be like a year out from delivery or development. Like it's not going to be finished or anything. So I've learned with Chip Theory, like they kind of hype up a Kickstarter and it's like, okay, cool. But like, I'm really like a year and a half, 2 years out before even like seeing the game even close to completion. So it's like, I don't really care much for their prototypes and their ideas because they always change, which I love. That's cool that you come to Kickstarter and you're like, here's our idea, back it and we'll develop it and we'll pull in the community and improve it and all that kind of stuff. But it's just like, I kind of don't care. I have faith in them that will make a great game. I kind of don't care about it till it's finished. Selfishly, that's just me. I don't care about riding the hype train on the way, but
you do that with all games.
No, not all games.
Not
Some
all.
games I get excited. I check the updates. I kind of look into them. I'm excited to see things, but like, yeah, I get
That's rare, right?
Yeah, rare.
Yeah.
Like, look at our new cards. Look at our new art in the game. Oh my God, we've got production samples. It's like, yeah. When do I get the damn game? Hurry, let's just go. Like, I want to play with it. I don't want to see prototype stuff. I don't care about your process. Like, just get me the damn game. And make sure it's properly play tested, proofread, and the rules make sense and has a good tutorial. Come on, let's go. Like, anyways, yeah. So there'll be lots of games I'll be playing before that Elder Scrolls game even, I don't know, even comes to Kickstarter or even funds or delivers. We're talking like probably end of next year. So like, yeah, I'm not even on that yet, Greg. You're crazy that you're already looking that far in advance. Go play the games on your shelf, Greg. Stop.
But Greg may be a new Chip Theory fan, right?
No.
He's excited. Greg, is
Greg's
that true?
an Elder Scrolls fan.
Oh, maybe so, yeah.
Definitely an Elder Scrolls fan. Oh. All right. Hauser's here. President accounted for. Okay, perfect.
Oh, okay. We were waiting for you.
About
That's
time,
perfect.
Hauser. Okay, we can get started then.
We were asking if everyone was here, and you were not.
Glad you're here, Hauser. All right.
Yes. And Dan's got to go, so.
Oh, that's two things that are awesome, okay? Hauser's finally here, and also we're waiting for Dan to leave awkwardly. Thank you, Dan, for stopping in, but don't let it happen again. All right.
Dan
Have fun storming the castle, yes. Daniel says, which is more fun? Sky Tears? I think you mean Skyterror, right? Or Cloudspire?
Skyterror, Cloudspire.
I like Cloudspire better.
Yeah, I like Cloudspire better.
Obviously, I played way more hours of Cloudspire over Skyterror. I feel like they're not even in the same category. One's more like a competitive card game with area control. The other one's more of like a, I don't know, an oven that you stick your brain in and cook it.
And it has the multiple ways to play it, right? I don't think you can play Skyterror competitively, can you?
What? It is only competitively.
I mean cooperatively. Cooperatively.
I don't know. I think they had expansions that were going to add that kind of stuff, I think, but I can't remember.
I don't remember.
It's been a while.
Either. Yeah.
Obviously, Cloudspire played way more of, but Skytier is still an awesome game. But it's like, yeah, I played it a few times, and then I didn't want to get into the collecting the expansions for it. I was going to
look into it.
Yeah, I went to go buy some, but they were just like a lot of it was out of stock and out of print at the time, and I was like, okay, well, I played the core set, we played it a few times, and it's fun, it's good. You can play it over and over again. It's a standalone board game, but you can tell the game gets really cool when you start buying expansions and adding more cards to the pool and more factions and more maps to change up the play style. I wanted to get like that smaller map. I also want to get more of the I forget what you call the giant things that sit in the middle. Frig. I forget what those are called. But anyways, Cloudspire just has way more to it, way more in the box. Like, it's insane. It's like 3 games in one. Skyterror in the core set is like 1 game. It's a good game. It's better than most core sets you get from other companies in expandable games, but it's still just like, I don't know, it's not even on the same level as Cloudspire. But it's definitely easier to get into than Cloudspire, less brain burny, quicker, way faster to set up. So it's like, I wouldn't even compare both, like other than they're both Dota or tower defense kind of inspired games. But Cloudspire, I feel like for me, it's like a better game. But that, like, not everyone wants to get like a 4 complexity, insane game that takes an hour to set up and solve and tons of rules and all this stuff. Sometimes you just want to jam games with your friend and, like, an hour and a half, set it all up, play it, build your deck, whatever. But yeah.
The other thing, Daniel, too, is if you're playing, are you asking for a solo game, or obviously Skyterror you have to play 2 players? So.
Also cost, costs. They're both completely different costs. Like I think they're like way out of.
I believe they're
like
they're
they're so
different range, for sure.
Apples and oranges. I think.
Yeah.
Apples and oranges. Those 2 games.
But they're both fun.
Yeah, both great games. Yeah, the rest of us don't count.
No, you count. You count.
No, we were just waiting for the last. Everyone else who's here is obviously awesome. All right, let's get to it. And yes,
Comic-Con has a special place in my heart, I gotta say, for the name alone.
Yeah, Daniel, just check out videos or reviews on or the rule books for both. You can find the rule books for both Skyterror and Cloudspire. Just kind of like, you'll see how both play and you can see which one's more for you. But they're both like, you can see the length of play, setup time, cost, how turns go. There's like deck building in Skyterror if you start buying expansions. So you can be like sitting there deck building. It's kind of like more like a competitive card game, which I don't think Cloudspire is like that. I don't feel. Like you can kind of sit down and kind of think of your upgrades before you play if you want, but more of it just happens at the session. But yeah, they're like so different in most aspects. So you just have to kind of figure out which one you need on your shelf if you want to play one over the other. I don't have to make that decision though because I have both.
People always give us that. What would we play, this or that, or what would we buy?
If I had to choose one, I would pick Cloudspire just because like
there's more there.
I love what they did with this. Like one of my favorite games of all time. And again, I love the co-op in it. I love the solo campaign in it. I haven't played the endless mode, but that seems cool. So just even another aspect of the game you could waste hours and hours and hours playing and get lost in. And you haven't even scratched the surface. And then the versus stuff, I love playing 2-player, 3-player, big epic games of Cloudspire. Oh, I love that. I love the asynchronous factions and stuff. But that's in the asynchronous stuff's in the other one. Yeah.
We have videos on both games because we did play both on stream. Yeah. But way more videos of Cloudspire.
Of course, like Cloudspire gripped us.
Yeah.
Skyterror was cool. We played it.
A few times.
Yeah, we understood what it's about, but it didn't like. Yeah, I wanted to buy more for it, but then I just ended up not because it wasn't in stock, and then obviously it just fell into the wayside. Cloudspire, I still want to go back and play. Will I ever? I don't know. There's always too many games coming out. That's the problem. We'll see. Anyways, let's get to Folklore: The Affliction.
Yeah, the game we're here for today.
Yes. So we ended last time, Story Journal 1, Story 2, Chapter 1. We ended at the end of Chapter 1. Let me just hold on one sec. Let me just grab my Folklore official bookmark and go into the Story Journal here.
We need to use that for other things when we're not playing the game, right?
Yeah,
That's perfect.
So as soon as we're done playing, I'm throwing the whole game in the garbage, but I'm just going to keep this and use it in books and stuff.
Other publishers take note.
Yeah. All of this stuff, all the cool metal, all the cool mats and the miniatures that are painted, all of it goes in the garbage. But I keep just this. Yeah, this is the best component in the whole thing, for sure. For sure.
It's a unique component, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Is everyone left yet?
Nope.
No rage quitters? All right. I was only joking. All right. So we start on Chapter 2, so we ended last time. You must climb down. Through the crack in the roof you go. Okay, if you're looking for last episode and you're like, what are you talking about? Link in the video description, playlist section. Click on the playlist, you'll find all the other episodes, okay? Chapter 2 has its own new skirmish table there in the gray. So we can see highwaymen, angry mobs, or dark oaks.
I feel like it's the same.
I feel like that was the same. Maybe the numbers are different. Highwaymen, angry mob, dark oak. We got 1 to 4, 5 to 7, 8 to 0. 1 to 4, 5 to 7, 8 to 0.
Oh,
okay.
Same. Okay.
100% the same. Okay, cool. Keeping it consistent.
We're still on the same path, I guess. So.
Yep. So we're going to the ruins beneath the earth. Okay. You climb down the glowing vines into the unknown. Eventually you reach the bottom, and as you try to make sense of your surroundings, torches suddenly crackle to life with that now familiar purple light. You find yourself in some sort of antechamber. The room and its contents in surprisingly good repair. The tapestries framing the large stone double doors are dull with age. but their disturbing imagery is still visible. Pictures of human sacrifice and bizarre rituals dance across their fabric. Whatever once roamed these halls must have been of the blackest evil. The doors are now locked with no clear way to open them. 2 monstrous statues sit at far ends of the room. Angry gargoyles stare at you with hungry eyes. Story skill check. Awareness 8, all characters. The highest roll is used for the skill check. The doors are locked. So how are we supposed to proceed? Better search the area for clues. All right.
Okay. Awareness, I have 0 buff or...
I have 0 buff also.
Okay.
Well...
Edgar's also here. Hello, Edgar, and saying, is there character setup? No, we just continue,
Chapter setup.
Oh, chapter setup.
I don't think so. We did the chapter end stuff, Edgar. There was...
Yeah, page
23 or 4 or something.
24 on the bottom. I don't believe there is any... No, not that one.
Yeah,
23.
I don't think so. I feel like you only do setup at the start of a story. But again, we didn't put the game away. We literally left it on the table. So like, I think there is setup, like from when you save it, obviously you take the bag out, you know, pull all your cards out, set them all up and everything. But again, if anyone in the chat knows otherwise, any rules, things, feel free to question, ask us, give us information, tips, whatever. If you kind of remember it, we'll look it up, whatever. But we just did this end of chapter stuff at the end of the last episode. Unexhaust all items unless they have special unexhaust instructions. Discard all activated items that have a duration effect of a chapter. Remove all keep and play events and discard them. Transition the leader token to the next character, which we did all this, I believe. Mm-hmm. And if we jump to like, I don't know, somewhere in the front. Come on,
I think
PDF.
there's not, because remember when we played that first one, we played through fully,
feel like so.
From start to finish, both chapters in one, and we didn't do any.
Okay, is the page gonna load? Like, come on, man.
We didn't do any different setup. We just continued on.
I feel like this setup that's here on this page that will hopefully eventually load. Like, I don't know what's wrong with this PDF, man. But this is loading off like a Gen 4 NVMe SSD.
Oh, there it is.
And it's like chugging. But no other PDFs really do it that often. So it's like, I just need to like, I don't know, flatten it or whatever. Something, resave it maybe. Yeah, so this is game setup. But I feel like this is always at the start of a story.
Yeah.
But it might be the start of a session.
Well, 6 is choose your story.
Oh,
so,
yeah. Okay, never mind.
I think we just continue, place your marker, all that stuff.
I forget. There is somewhere in the book it talks about just playing chapters.
And this one I think even says...
Yeah, the start of each story, you take the extra bandage, the animal, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. We might be doing it wrong. I don't think so, because I think you could just keep playing chapter after chapter. I think the chapter point is just a recommended place to stop, but you can just keep going. But yeah.
Which we did.
Addy, evening. All right.
Hello. So... You said that very like Dracula-like.
Evening. We are playing Folklore, the Affliction. All right.
Okay, we gotta do awareness test.
Yeah, let's roll. I'm gonna roll on the board, you roll on the dice tray.
5.
9!
9. I think that's good, right? Because it says we take the highest.
Yep, I'm so aware.
You are so aware. I love it.
All right.
Love it. You're so good.
Oh yeah, so much skill. So much skill. All right, so we search the area for clues. Success. You notice that each gargoyle statue has a lever cleverly disguised as an arm. Which lever will you pull? Left of the door, right of the door, both at once. Oh, this is a pull.
Oh my gosh.
This is a pull. Anyone who's here at the start of the stream, start of gameplay, I should say.
Yeah.
30 minutes in, you can decide what lever do we pull? Left, right, and both, right?
Yep.
Or turn around and go home. All right, let's throw the poll.
RC, there's going to be a poll in the chat you can select,
yeah.
But both for sure.
RC, quit trying to sway everybody, okay? Pulling both is insane.
Oh my God.
I don't think we've had any clues or anything to this. I feel like this is just like YOLO. This is like adding a little replayability here. I'm not sure.
Oh, Edgar says, I didn't listen to the chapter story beginning. Is there a clue? Maybe read it.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, but
that's what I was saying.
Typing it as you're saying it.
I feel like this is just like random because like
Read it again. Yeah, I wasn't maybe listening for...
You climb down the glowing vines. Eventually, you reach the bottom. As you try to make sense of the surroundings, torches suddenly crackle to life with the now familiar purple light. You find yourself in some sort of antechamber. The room and its contents in surprisingly good repair. The tapestries framing the large stone double doors are dull with age, but their disturbing imagery is still visible. Pictures of human sacrifice and bizarre rituals dance across the fabric. Whatever once roamed these halls must have been of the blackest evil. The doors are locked with no clear way to open them. Two monstrous statues sit at far ends of the room, angry gargoyles that stare at you with hungry eyes. That's it.
Well, that doesn't really give you anything.
It's not one gargoyle, has his hand up and the other gargoyle has his hand down,
Yeah, I don't think there was clues there, but sometimes Edgar can pick clues out of things that I can't even
And there might have been in the previous chapter, but again, they assume you've put this away. You've come back with your game group the next week or something to play it, right?
I forgot the story of what we were doing.
Yeah, I just know we're going down or fighting some tree thing. It's making the people sick, the farmers sick or something.
Oh, yes. The medicine.
They were all run into town to complain and there's bad things going on. We found it was these like tree things. We went underground. Then we found there's like another civilization down here, some spirits. And we fought some spirits, and then it was like, go down further.
It says pull both, get both gargoyles. Maybe. That's possible.
I don't know.
That's possible.
But I did notice here, if you did fail on the skill check, it skipped to Stony Defense on page 16, which I'm assuming is you fight the gargoyles.
Oh, yeah, because maybe you got to break your way in.
I would assume. So if you're watching this right now, open the live chat. You can vote on the poll. Are we pulling... it says you notice that each gargoyle statue has a lever clearly disguised as an arm. Which arm lever will you pull? Left of the door, right of the door, or both at once? I just picture like, the two guys with the nuke keys, like they have the keys, they put them in at the same time and they like 3, 2, 1 pull and they turn them at the same time. It's like, is that what we should do? Launch the missiles? I don't know.
Don't you need to do that in a breakup as well? You both have to turn your keys?
Yeah, well, no, not necessarily.
I'm just thinking of the Seinfeld episode.
RC says, it reminds me of the time in Seventh Continent we voted for you to put your arm in random holes. LOL. Yes, I remember that hill. I'll never forget that.
You had to put your arm in a hole?
Oh, yeah. That game, like, so many crazy moments. I always think of playing that game again, going into some of that wacky stuff we did. I just remember that is not a gentle game. That is a game that's trying to kill you all the time. And it's like, do I need to wander back into that world? Maybe I want to, but we'll see. Definitely 7th Citadel for sure, but.
You have more to play before that comes though, right?
I could, yeah. I have like the balloon scenarios and stuff, which I would love to just spend a week binging like with everybody on stream, but.
Yeah, but you want to do that closer to the.
It doesn't matter. We'll see. There's just other games have my attention,
I know, not enough time.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's close the poll and see what's going.
See how nice you guys are to us.
Well, how do we know? We don't know anything.
What would you have chosen?
Definitely not both.
No, I would chose right.
But the chat, 77% voted for both. 22% voted for the left. Nobody wants to pull the right arm.
I would have pulled the right arm.
But right appears to be wrong according to the chat.
Who knows? We'll find out in a second. Actually, maybe we won't.
Yeah. Well, let's see if we die. All right, we're pulling both at once. Story moment 56 on page 49. You hear a click as the doors unlock, and then they slowly open, revealing a great hall lit with crackling purple torches. The torches begin to pulse, and you feel your energy slowly leaching away. Characters may not rest while on this map. All characters will lose 1 power point at the start of their turn until they map transition. You screwed us, guys. You screwed us.
Whoa. I only have 1, so I mean, I'm not really losing much.
Oh, I have 0.
Oh, so okay. I'm only losing 1.
Oh.
Okay.
This is not good.
We can't rest.
We can't rest. And power points.
0 power points.
Oh my God. I'm at only 12 health. You're at 15?
I have bandages. I have 1 bandages.
I have 1 too, but that's like...
We just have to get off this. We're now in chapter 2, so technically we will be able to do another rest, but just not on this map.
So we need a map transition fast. Like if there's search tokens, we're ignoring them. Like let's just run.
Well, let's see what the situation has behold.
Let's read here. We're back to here. I'm reading now.
Oh, okay.
With the doors open and the ancient throne room revealed, you see tall pillars that stretch up into the darkness and a throne made of obsidian. and human bones sitting at the far end of the hall. To the right of the throne is a large steel door, which is locked. The left side of the chamber is blocked by rubble. So we have primary goals. So we're going to be setting up a map. I guess I'll just skip ahead to see what that is. So we need Great Hall tile FC04A, which looks like so.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we need a door there blocking this room here. Like a door between here. Another door up in the corner here.
A door between that one?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's obvious.
And then
Another door.
a red die up here.
And then the door is blocking
let me
it
see.
behind. Oh, sorry. And then a search.
So a door here, hiding the red die. And then a search up on the pedestal thing.
And I think did I see 2 boulders? Yeah, right here.
Yeah, 2 boulders on the left. A little more block on the doorway.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so that's here.
Exit zone. Start zone.
Yeah, so the exit zone has a door, has a red die on it. I don't know if that red die should be like, it matters what hex, or square, I should say. All right, so the primary goals we have are unlock the steel door by completing this map skill check. Trickery 6, 1 character each round. Okay.
Trickery bonus?
I do have 2 trickery bonus,
Oh,
so
for
I
you
just
it's
need a 4.
Trickery 4. Okay, so this is hopefully on you because I do not have anything.
So it says more locked doors. At least this lock seems simple. Let's give it a try. So on a success, you unlock the door. The other one, you lose some D4 of Vita. Okay. Once the door is open, and if there are no map effects due to your last story moment, you can immediately skip to the grimoire on page 16. Otherwise, you must use get all characters to the exit zone.
So we don't have any map effects.
Yeah, we have lose 1 power point at the start of every round till you transition maps. Right?
Right.
Maybe there was
but
other stuff.
If it says if they're due, so like once we get to 0, both of us, would that be it done?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
Well, there's probably other effects that stopped us. I don't know.
Okay.
There's probably something else
So
you
do we
had
have
to
to
do.
get to the exit or no?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
This is confusing to me. But it's because we didn't read every option, of course. We shouldn't. Once the door is open, and if there are no map effects due to your last story moment, we'll just say they're not, you can immediately skip to... Okay, so we just got to get the door open.
Yeah, because once we start this...
Otherwise, you must get all characters to the exit zone, basically. Sounds like you guys will definitely be able to take your time on this map since you're already out of PowerPoints. Okay. LOL. I think the door is supposed to be leaving the side of the tile, but I may be wrong. Not due as in cost, but due as in because of a story moment.
So...
Yeah. Like, so if I go look at one of the other options, I bet, I'll just peek. So let's say I pulled the left or the right of the door. So 21 or 62. I'm going to just peek at them. I won't read them out or anything. Unless it's like not a big deal. Okay.
No?
I wish we did that one.
Oh. Do they have effects that you're seeing?
No, one would have skipped this whole thing. The other one would have just given us some cool stuff.
Maybe look back at what we're actually...
Oh, the defense one probably. Hold on.
Or the failure?
No.
Oh, I don't know if that would have brought you back here.
Yeah, I don't know what they mean.
Look at the one that you read already, that like our actual entry. Did it say map effects or something?
Characters may not rest while on this map. All characters will lose 1 power point at the start of their turn until they map transition. That's all.
Okay, so
I think we're fine.
I
think we just...
Especially because...
Someone just needs to open the door.
Yeah.
If we do, someone will gain a boon. And it says, once the door is open, and if there are no map effects due to your last story moment, you can immediately skip to the grimoire on page 16. Otherwise, you must get all characters to the exit zone.
Okay.
But maybe there are map effects because we're losing one power point at the start of each turn. So I don't know. Yeah, but like...
That's not very clear.
Whatever. We'll all get to the exit. Who cares?
Okay.
We'll just say that's how it works. I don't care either way, really. Optional goals are investigate all the search locations. And then there's our map setup. And then at the end is skip to the grimoire on page 16 once all characters are on the exit zone.
Okay.
So let's just do that. Okay, we got to open it, get on the exit zone, and you can search the thing if you want. I don't know what the deal is with the rocks, but that's kind of cool.
Okay.
So how does this open?
Oh my gosh. I don't remember. We opened a door in the first one. I think it's...
Because we start down here. I think we can start like this. And there's a door there. Unlock the steel door by completing this map skill check.
Oh, that's how you do it. It's just a skill check. Duh.
But the map skill check is like meaning the red dice, which there's one for this door. I feel like this door is the skill check. I just don't know what this door is about.
I don't know. I feel like they've all had die that have opened.
Yeah, that's why I'm a little confused, but again. Maybe it's just an errata, a typo, something missing. But
Edgar says by story, this one is the one you open by levers. So this one should be open?
okay, I see. I see. So maybe that's it? I don't know though. It's like weird, like, you know, you don't really start setting things up. Like usually it sets things up and then tells us the goals. But this time it's like on the next page, which is so weird.
Is the door kind of open? It's like tilted.
But you can see here, like if something else happened, we would have these guys beside us. And then the grimoire on page 16. So that's stony defense. If stony defense happens, you have to fight these jerk faces.
Okay.
But there's still a door there, like in both situations. I don't know. But we're not doing this one. But then the grimoire is like on a separate tile and has its own goals. So we're not there yet.
Does it? Can I look at this something? I just want to see something in this one.
Look at defense map. Defense. You failed opening that door.
Oh, here you go. I think it is open based on this. So in the defense one, it says defeat all foes, and then it says after combat, the door opens to reveal an ancient throne room. So I feel like we already have it open. In this one, you had to, the stony defense, you have to fight to get it open. But I don't know why it's not telling us that this is open.
Grimoire is the same map.
Yeah, but on the Grimoire one, you have to defeat all foes, and then it says after combat, the door opens to reveal an ancient throne room, revealed with tall pillars stretching into the darkness, and thrones made of obsidian and human bones. Continue to the Grimoire.
Yeah, stony defense is the same map with the door locked. But we're not doing stony defense because that would have been what happened if we failed.
Yes.
On the awareness check. But we passed, so we picked a story moment.
This is also saying that once you defeat...
Well, no, we don't read stony defense.
I know, I'm just
we're
trying
not
to
there,
I'm trying to understand.
I know. It's lame.
But it's saying that once you defeat these guys, you go to this one. So you don't even go through the door. It just says it unlocks and it reveals this throne room. So I feel like this door is open. We just have to get to the exit. It's going to... Then we skip to this, is what I think. But I'm not 100%.
So this door should not be on the map?
No, there's no... I don't know any other way to open a door. There's no entry for door.
I know, that's why I'm so confused. But
I think we already
might be
did
forgetting.
Open it. No. I tried to look and there's nothing. I just think that it shouldn't be there. Yeah, and it even says, you're right though, but it even does say, with the doors now open, to the ancient throne now being revealed, you can see tall pillars stretched into darkness. So the same door that it's telling you would open if you fought is saying that it's open. So I don't know why maybe it's a typo that they put it on the map.
I thought that's what it did too.
Yeah, it's just weird that it looks like we should be setting it up. Oh, sorry. I can't
but like,
but I think based on the wording, it's not on the board.
That's fine. I'll take the door off, but I need you guys to understand why I'm confused. And like, there's definitely, I haven't searched on BGG or anything yet. I'm sure I'm not the only one. Please tell me I'm not the only one. So we see some gargoyles. I rolled a skill check. Okay. One of us, we used the highest roll for the skill check. The doors are locked. So how are we supposed to proceed? Better search for clues. We succeeded. We figured which arm to pull. We pulled both, okay? So I read story moment 56. But if we never passed, we would fail and we would go to stony defense. So we would skip the yellow. We'd skip here, go to page 16. We'd skip this picture. We go right to stony defense, which is same map, different setup, different primary goals. I don't care about that though, because we passed. So story moment just talks about transitioning map, whatever. Okay, then I read down here, the doors are open and the ancient throne room revealed. You see tall pillars that stretch up. So story text, yes, but this is not like game rules. This is not like setup text.
Right.
Setup text should all be like in here and on the map. But like, why do I have a picture of a door here? That's definitely a typo or an issue or something. This door I don't think should be there.
I agree.
Because the pillars are in here. So like, yes, story text, it makes sense. But then why is this door here? Because no matter what, based on all these succeeds, the door is open and I look at this next map. So this door is like a typo, I think, right? Oh, this. Yeah. The formatting of the storybook in this game is definitely confusing. I'm already lost and we just started, you know. Yeah. But either way, like I'm saying, it's not like we picked an option that opened the door. It's like all these options open the door. I just read all the hidden options. None of them have anything to do with map setup. And yeah, so either way, we're setting up the same scenario for all three of those options. But the door is also closed here and we're fighting gargoyles if we pick the fail. If we failed, I mean. So yeah, I definitely don't think this door should be there. Or maybe it should and there should be a die on that too. So either there's a missing die, I think, or there's an accidental door is put there. And it's funny, the door, look at where the door is positioned in this art. Look where the door is positioned in the other art.
So it's not even a copy.
It's not even on the same, like, this one's not even in a tile space. This one is in like a square. It's weird. Very weird. I don't know what's going on here. It's a mess. But yeah.
Okay, we'll take the door off.
Yeah,
I don't think it should be there, but...
Again, if you're watching this and you played this recently and you're watching this like in the future, drop a comment down below. I'm curious. Like, is there an issue with it? There's probably an errata, something. I don't know. Folklore, the Affliction, story 2, chapter. I'm gonna just look quickly. Chapter 2, root of evil. But I know not everyone picks the same story options and stuff either, so it's like. Like I search for this stuff, Folklore, the Affliction, story 2, chapter 2, root of evil, thinking I'll find something in the rules, and all I get is this stupid. I get this stupid idiot's YouTube videos filling up my search results. Like, who is this guy? So annoying. Anyways. I just assumed I'd find a BGG thing talking about this story.
Gotta be careful too.
Probably. Yeah, I know. I don't want to see spoilers either. When does story 1 end? Someone's just playing it 3 years later, like, when does this end? Please end. Roots of Evil, maybe? That's the name of the story, I think. Yeah, this isn't working too well. There we go. Nope, nothing. Yeah, like I don't even know what to search for here. Ruins beneath the earth? Nope, nothing. I give up.
We'll just play with no door.
I give up.
Yeah. But RC does say something really funny. It says, obviously, the door being moved slightly north means it's open and not locked.
Obviously.
Obviously. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a typo for sure.
100%. Hauser, the story text leads me to my decision, but it's like, I'm still, yeah. Locator says, search for effed up map. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it shouldn't be there.
I'm worried I'll get too many search results. All right, back to the fun.
Yeah, we just got to get to the exit, or I mean to this door, and you have to do it because you have better stats than me.
Okay.
I feel like I need to up my stats. I don't have any good stats.
Need better stats.
Yeah.
Oh, and we start a new thing, so we got to flip this, right?
Yeah.
You're at nighttime, it's your leader. Do you want to just move, pass your turn?
No, I'm going to move
search token or something.
for 5, right? Where's my notepad?
Yeah, we should have a limited time in this room because there shouldn't be anything that makes anything appear because we know what this does. It just opens the door. Oh, yeah.
I have to lose my last PowerPoint, so at the start of the turn or round or whatever. Okay.
It better refresh our health and PowerPoints after some point.
I feel like it's not.
I know. But it's like just killing us.
Or we're going to go into something hard after this. So that's why it's saying, like, you can't rest and all that while you have this nice, quiet room. It's like, no.
I also wouldn't put it past this game to try to force the ghost stuff on us just so we can experience it.
I don't like when they do that.
But I would assume you do that in a tutorial, but maybe not.
I hope not, because I don't love that. But
because I did read in the rules, is lots of stuff is like, here's how you come back from a ghost, unless the story effect does it otherwise and stuff like that. So I have a feeling they'll interweave the ghost stuff into the story and the limbo stuff maybe, and kind of take away and give back and all that stuff. We'll see though.
All right.
But that might be an expansion.
3, 4, 5. I'm done.
Okay. I have Stratophore. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's me.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2. I will attempt to search. Was there a search box on what I have to get, or
No, it's just a regular search token.
Okay.
Which?
Oh, I got a 6. I don't know. That's
6
not bad,
is nothing
right?
occurs.
Nothing
4 to
happens.
7 is nothing occurs. You didn't get any snare damage.
All right, fine. Fine.
Okay.
I still had. I did 1, 2, 3. Maybe I did 3. I don't know, but I'm just gonna move to here. I don't know in case.
Sure. Yeah, we'll just say this is our.
Yeah.
Okay.
End of round effects is only to lose power, and I only had 1. I lost it already.
Yeah, I have 0
he has
power
0.
points.
So there's no.
Yeah.
No end of round effects.
Come at me, bro. There's no power points to take.
Yeah, I only had 1 and I already lost it.
So I'm just gonna roll this little skill checky thing here.
You need a 4. Oh,
I got a 10.
You got a 10. Okay.
All right.
You're on fire with your rolls today.
So this is open, and I'll just finish my move getting onto the exit zone.
And then I start my turn, and I.
Yeah, you're on the exit zone.
Okay, we're out.
Okay.
Okay, that seemed like a lot for what that was.
Oh, well, I made it definitely longer and more complicated than it needed to be, because it's definitely my fault.
No.
Not the book, I swear.
I mean, I don't really know why we had to do that.
So you unlock the door, revealing a passageway that takes you deeper into the buried castle. Gain a boon. Can you pull me a random boon from the?
I sure can.
The boon fun bag. RC the High Dwarf, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Says, I love you guys. Always so much fun.
Oh, we love you too.
What did I get?
Your boon.
What did I win today? Reroll a failed skill check.
Oh, that's one I have. You'll probably like that. Okay, that's good. Oh, I was just immersion. That's why. Yeah, you're right. You're right. We had to get into the story by moving on the board. instead of just rolling that die.
Edgar says, hope not, or this will put this game from a 3 out of 10 to a 1 out of 10 for me.
So what would?
This, like, just go with it, has no effect, you know, that kind of stuff, I think. Like, he's saying, like, how we're just, like, loose goose. And,
oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, Edgar, this game is not the tightest, most refined, well put together game. If you're gonna be loose and have fun, but if you're looking for like something you can solve and systems you can beat and a good challenge like that, this is not that game. This is more of a fun, tell a story, laugh with your group, you know, roll dice. It's a luck fest. You know, you're drawing from a giant item deck and you barely ever draw items. Like, it's just not a friendly, light kind of easy game. It's more like a have a story, fun role playing kind of hodgepodge of rules.
Yeah.
And again, it has that rules text of like, if ever you come across something that's, you know, doesn't seem right or is confusing or whatever, just house rule it with your group and move on. Just in art, like an RPG fashion, you know?
Yep.
Just come to a consensus and move on, you know? So it's like, you know, you can't take it serious when they put something like that in.
That's true.
But,
and Edgar was talking about the ghost forcing. Yes, and that makes sense. That would do the same thing for me.
Yeah.
So if that is the case, then it would go from a 3 to a 1. That makes sense. That does change people's attitudes towards the game. It forces mechanics on you that are not necessary.
But it might be part of the story is like we turn into ghosts and we go through some side quest thing and it's like, you know, some world we couldn't get to unless we were spirits, and then after it brings us back to life. It could be a thing.
I mean, it could, but
just the way they say in the rule book about how like you can get these ailments, but sometimes it's from story effects and can be removed from story effects and stuff. So it's like, okay, if they're telling me they can take that stuff away, it means they're probably going to force it on us too.
Yeah. I'm going to give this passes to you at the end of the map.
Yeah.
Put on day.
All right. I get it now, Edgar. Sorry about that. I see what you're saying. Okay. Chat delay.
I wasn't, and then by the time I look up, I'm like, I'm not sure what we were talking about.
RPG video game forces all sorts of story stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
I do like the story stuff. I just feel like in that case, they could have just said, roll to open the door. Right? We didn't have to like walk all the way there. There's nothing hindering it. Nothing. I guess losing the PowerPoints, but yeah.
Okay. So skip to the grimoire on page 16 once all characters are on the exit zone. Okay, the grimoire. You travel a passageway. Along it are alcoves with moldy tapestries. You reach a set of double doors hanging ajar. Beyond them is an unholy sight made more so since it's found in a chapel. Braziers of burning coal line the center aisle leading up to an altar. On the altar lies an enormous open book with a charred black leather cover. A dark amethyst nimbus of energy pulsates around the tome, in sync with the rhythm of your pounding heart. The ceiling is pierced by the many thick and gnarled roots that must be from the colossal dark oak above, stretched out and reaching for the dark energy emanating from the grimoire. You have found the source of the dark oak's animation and the sickness plaguing the village. The floor and walls are covered in strange symbols drawn in red blood from ages past. Every surface portrays bizarre and disturbing images. As you draw closer, you feel it sucking the life from your body, fueling its power even more. The tome rises from the altar, floating in midair. Its cover contains sharp barbs and a large eye inset on its top, wide and unblinking. It must be stopped, and quickly before all is lost. Is this the Necrocomicon? It's the Necrocomicon! Primary goals. Defeat the Book of Dark Dimensions. It's the Necronomicon, it is for sure.
Necrocomicon, it is.
The Necronomicon, yeah. The Necrocomicon.
Yep.
Defeat the Dark Book of Dimensions. See the Affliction encounter dialogue box. Okay.
Oh no, here's where things are going to get spicy.
So here's the Affliction encounter dialogue box. Encounter the Book of Dark Dimensions Affliction. So if you want to grab that Affliction, flip it over. Oh yeah, right there.
Yep.
The grimoire is immune to all negative statuses.
It is a Necrocomicon.
Oh my god, we're fighting. It's got Cthulhu coming out of it.
This is
Look
hilarious.
at this.
Okay, it's coming
we
for a
know
circle
all
here.
about this. Okay, we practiced for this this moment. We've played like hundreds of hours of Arkham Horror properties.
Yep.
Arkham Horror, the board game, the card game, Final Hour, which is arguably not an Arkham Horror game. Many Arkham hours, Mansions of Madness, all practicing for this moment. It's now our time to take all that Arkham horror that we've learned and all the book reading and everything, and we're gonna
use it now.
All those Cthulhu-themed, Lovecraft-themed video games I played on stream, everything was all to prepare to deal with the Book of the Dark Dimensions.
Okay.
All right. So, it's immune to all negative statuses. At the start of the Book of Dark Dimensions turns, it draws the life force from all living characters who lose 1 Vita until the grimoire is closed.
Ugh.
This occurs even if it loses a turn. Once per round, characters adjacent to the Book of Dark Dimensions may attempt to use their knowledge to reduce its power by sacrificing their action in order to make either a faith or an occult 8 check. Okay, I really wish I cared more about faith checks. Like, I should have took that reroll ability. Success. This causes 2d4 damage to the Book of Dark Dimensions.
I think I can do more without.
So instead of attacking, you could do a faith or an occult check to do 2d4. So if you don't have a great weapon or that kind of thing, it gives you like another way.
Yeah.
But maybe it has some resistances or something. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see here.
So the Book of Dark Dimensions is going to be a 45 health because we're playing 2-player.
Okay.
45 vitality, or PlayStation Vita as they like to call it. We're playing Dusk, so it has +10 to its might. So remember, it's going to be hitting us more than not because of the +10. It's probably going to help it out. Its defense is 57.
Yeah, hope those high rolls continue.
Stride, it doesn't move.
Okay.
Lore, we could get 50 lore. There's a lot of lore. And coins, unfortunately, it has no change. No coins in its pockets.
Okay.
Its range, so it's just going to hit us from wherever. Special powers, receives 2 attacks per round. Come on, man.
Why do they do this?
Lame,
Everyone.
lame. Whenever
Change
the
it
book
up.
reaches 0 Vita, the attacking character must pass an occult 10 less the number of tracking tokens the group has. What? Or it will immediately recover 1d10 of Vita.
Oh.
On failure... Okay.
Oh, I see.
Now,
So this is for me because I have -2.
here's the thing. If I'm a gamer, which I feel that I am, I instantly start reading. In this game too, it matters. And it matters in most games we play like this, these hardcore games. Attacking is not the same as dealing damage or causing damage, right?
Right.
So you're using your act, which could be used to use an item, could be used to try attempt at a prayer or ritual, or it could be used to attack. And whenever you attack, you lose the rest of your movement. But this says whenever the book reaches 0 Vita, the attacking character. So if you're not attacking and this is the way you finish it, I assume you don't need to do this occult check. I would assume because you're kind of using the occult to mess with it instead of just a regular attack, maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Again, this is the type of game where they probably didn't think that too hard about it. This is probably just sloppy text here. But I started looking at that as like trying to find the way to do it. Or it will immediately recover 1d10 of Vita. On a failure, the group gains a tracking token. So tracking tokens are there, so you can keep attempting it, and it gets easier.
Yep.
But 45 health?
I mean, I can do
and it keeps healing back up? Like, yes, you could roll the d10.
Damage.
You could roll the d10 and it gets like 1 health, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. It's not the end of the world, but that means someone's got to hit it again and then roll a d10 again, and it could get like 8 or 9, 10.
Yeah.
On the next one, it's just super annoying.
Oh, well, it's doing 2 hits each to us, which we don't even know how badly that is.
And what's your occult? You have extra?
I have 2, so mine's
so
an 8.
you need like an 8 or higher by default. You fail once, it gets a tracking token. Now you need a 7 or higher.
Yeah.
Holy. I don't know. I feel like they gave that ability to help with that, maybe. Locator says, based on the other issues with this game, they didn't think that far.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. They weren't prepared for the gamers, the hardcore gamers to come in and start poking holes through their rules. All right. Powers 1 to 4 repulsion. All characters are pushed 1d4 towards the start zone.
Oh, which is annoying.
Yeah. But you just use your movement to run back.
Yeah.
It can only move you 4 spaces. But you're pushed, so if someone's behind you and you hit them, there's that whole, like, we'll look it up in the rules again, but there's like some d4 damage dealt or something.
So we won't position ourselves.
Yeah, don't position yourself so we're in a row getting pushed into each other like dominoes, like a Three Stooges episode.
Exactly.
All right. 5 to 8 energy pulse. A pulse of energy spread across the room. All characters that are hit lose 4 Vita. And 9 to 0, or 9 to 10, like 9 and 10, part the veil. The target loses 4 Vita, and a restless spirit is summoned adjacent to them. If a restless spirit is already in play, use energy pulse instead. So it can only kind of summon one.
One at a time.
This is disgusting. And it does 2 attacks at a time, so it's going to hit this often. And again, I'm only at 12 health, so like 3 of these lose 4 Vita hits, and I'm done.
And I'm sorry, there was something where we had to lose some Vita at the beginning or something?
That was right here.
Oh, this one. At the start of the book of Dark Dimension's turns. Okay, so at the start of his turn.
So I see what they're doing here is like...
we lose 1 Vita.
If you're not living in your ghost form, you don't lose the Vita. Obviously you have ghost points, so you can't lose Vita.
Yeah. We're not going to be ghosts. We're going to do this.
I don't know if that's what it's trying to do here. I'm getting this vibe, like the way it's not letting us rest, the way it was trying to punish us. We have no power points, like, so I have no way of healing.
No. Bandages.
I have 1 bandages.
I can heal for 4. No, we just have to kill him fast.
Okay, what type of creature is this? What is
fire?
This? Yeah, I know, but what's fire mean? Demonic? I think it's demonic.
I'm just joking.
Based on my stuff, guys, remember fire is like hell, devils, demonic.
I don't remember what page that little
right there. I just saw
did
it.
I pass it?
Yeah, I just saw it.
Oh, it's there. Fire is 2, which is mortal. No, that's water. Sorry, fire is 1. Demonic.
Demonic. So look on your cards for anything that hurts demonic or anything.
I don't think so.
I don't see. Oh, I do. Right here. This ability that I just need to spend power points on. 1d6 of damage to any one demonic, spirit, or undead creature. Oh, perfect.
Okay.
Damn it.
So we have to spend power to do that?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't even do my additional damage because I have to spend power for that.
I know. We're in trouble.
Hopefully I can do multi-attacks with this halberd.
And once per round, characters adjacent to the book of Dark Dimensions may attempt to use their knowledge. Yep. So Faith or Occult 8, 2d4 of damage, which is not the greatest amount of damage. Rolling 2d4s.
Okay.
My weapon.
Your weapon?
Is sacred, right? What's sacred?
Sacred. I can't remember. Sacred might have been demonic.
Yeah, maybe.
Can't remember. Sacred is demonic and undead. So roll attack die twice versus demonic and undead creatures.
Okay.
Take the higher result and add +1 damage. We cannot let him forget that. Every damage is key. Okay. Roll attack dice twice.
So attack dice is
your like D6 in your case.
Is that not a damage die?
Attack die?
Yeah.
Oh, or is that saying attack die?
What does yours say on your one where you roll the 2? It's 2-handed weapons, right?
Yeah.
How is 2-handed weapons worded? Don't you do the same thing? Roll the 2 and take the highest?
Yeah, it says attack roll greater than 95 grant. So maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe you get to roll.
I thought the attack dice are the percentile.
And then the damage dice are the. Why do they have to name it? So why can't they just be specific?
That's what I'm saying about this game. It's just like there's too many things, too many options, too many loosey-goosey terms.
Let's see.
Like they should have had one form of combat, kept it straightforward.
Yeah.
Made it more interesting. That's the other thing.
I don't mind the other one, but.
I know.
18. Let's see if it's noted here.
Yeah, 2-handed weapons is damage may be rolled twice, and the larger the 2 numbers used.
Okay, so then why is it putting me on the back of this? It says attack, and it says attack or attacking. Maybe I need attacking, not attack.
So make some kind of +1 marker for you, Rob. Yeah.
Yeah, someone will tell us.
But +1 to what? +1 to my damage or +1 to my attack?
Oh, attacking. All characters' attack rolls are made by using a D10 and a D100.
Yeah, it's a percentile die is your attack roll.
The percentile die, which
Yeah.
produces a result between 0 or between 1 and 100.
Yep.
So it does
I'm rolling attacks twice. So I'm rolling 4 dice, like 2 separate, and I'm taking the higher result.
Yes.
And then I'm getting +1. Let me see.
And +1.
So hold on. Roll attack dice twice. So I'm rolling percentile twice versus demonic undead. I take the high result and add +1 to damage.
Yes.
Okay. And then I roll a d6 once, and I get +1 from my weapon, +1 from this bonus, and +1 from my damage bonus on my character card.
Okay, so you're doing 3 plus.
I think we understand it.
Okay.
I think we got there.
I think so.
Yeah. I hope it's this attack dice. That's cool to roll attack dice twice, because when you whiff, you whiff. And this gives me 2 chances to actually hit, which is nice.
Yeah, because my weapon does say attack rolls of 95 or greater.
Yeah, I know.
So I guess that is.
You assumed it was roll 2 d6s, pick the highest one, but it's not. It's roll 2 percentile,
which is good.
Dice.
So you have a better shot of hitting him.
Okay. All right, back to the original stuff. After the combat, immediately read story closing. Oh. So this is it. This is our fight, and then we're reading the end of the story.
Do we have I'm assuming, sorry, we probably have an enemy I'm supposed to be looking for.
Okay, so optional goals. Yeah. Investigate all search locations, available only during combat. It says we use the Great Hall tile FC04A, same tile, but might be... Yeah, okay, same. Oh, I see. Another typo. I'm like, this says FC04A, FZ04A, FC04A. And it says the Great Hall, but this side's called the Chapel. And it's FC04B. So there's more typos. So this gives me thought that the door is not supposed to be there. Whoever was proofreading this chapter, they like fell asleep and didn't actually read it before the printing deadline. Again, 2nd edition we're playing, by the way. 2nd edition. Okay.
I don't see any that look like a book.
It's in the...
This one is the Afflictions, right?
But they're not all there.
Oh, okay.
It's annoying. I might even have it over here.
Oh.
No, maybe not.
I'll look.
Oh, yeah. What's this? Is it one of these?
Oh, that's it. Exactly. Yep. That's it. Where'd you get that?
But no.
Yeah, look at the picture here.
But no, this is a giant token. This guy's only like 1 square. But let's see.
Oh.
No, this says Book of Dark Dimensions.
Where does it say giant square?
Like, I thought all these circle tokens were bigger ones. Maybe that's just a small one. Maybe it's a small one. I thought all those ones are like the 4 square ones, but yeah, I guess it's this. I'm going to assume this is Cthulhu book right here. The
my gosh, I love that. Now I need to just put that on a shelf.
Oh, and the original game was a token instead of a miniature. Ah, okay, perfect. Thank you. All right. Yeah, that's cool. Nice job, Dustin. Look at it looking at you. Oh, yeah, staring at us. Okay.
So later.
So this is here. We don't need these rocks anymore. You take them. Take them and go. Okay. Got some Vita here. Okay. Oh, I see. It is only 1 square. Yeah. I got to look at everything and then make my complaints. Here we go.
Okay. Anything? We have a search.
Start zone.
Search tokens. 2. And here.
Yep.
1.
One on the second bench right here.
Grabbed the wrong thing.
Right here. Yep.
Okay. And then start zone.
That's it.
1, 2, 3.
We can only search those things during combat, but like the way our health and stuff is, I don't care about any of that stuff.
I think I'm just going to use my bandages anyways, my first turn.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. You're the leader, my friend. Thank God I have reach.
So I'm going to use the bandages
1, 2, 3, 4.
and heal 4 Vita.
Oh, I can't even. Oh, I have 5.
I'm going to go to 16. Okay. Bandages is gone. Yeah, this is crazy.
I have something. I think it's an action. I don't know. So I have this one here. Let me pull it up here. Sorry. I'm just remembered something. Under my 200 token or 200 lore, I picked to discard a ritual to recover all power points. Is that an action?
Is that which one you picked?
Yeah, look. Discard ritual, recover all power points. I have it written down right here.
Then just do it.
I know. If anybody wants to see, I'm not lying.
You might be lying.
It's written in
it's
there
in pencil.
already.
You could have just erased and wrote that in.
Right that fast? I also have, once per chapter, I can lose 5 lore to gain 1 power point. So technically I have some ways to get some power points, which could help with the extra damage we need. Do you have something that can help us here?
I have become blessed when you land a killing blow against an affliction. If during the last chapter of a story, the status is not lost when the story ends.
Oh, which would be this one. This is the last chapter of a story.
Oh, I also just noticed these little blue lines here. 350 lore, you get as a ghost, gain +5 defense and +1 max ghost points. I didn't even notice those little blue lines help you out as ghost. Maybe being a ghost is cool.
RC says, I think I see eraser rub marks there. There definitely is not.
She obviously quickly changed it just to work out.
Okay.
Quick, give yourself an extra 4 occult.
I feel like that's not an action.
Go, do it.
I'm doing it. So I'm discarding.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's not my turn.
Unless that ritual like kills the...
Summon something to help us.
Does it kill a Cthulhu book? Let's see.
No, but my 5
Summon
power
one
points.
decaying dead to any location within sight. It's under your control until the end of the encounter. So you can get another little guy to fight.
Yeah, but I feel like the 5 power points that I could gain.
Maybe gets you 10 more damage. What else could it get you? You don't think this guy could hit for 10 more damage?
I don't know. I then have to look up all the summon.
He also
control.
could be a target that takes hits for us and stuff.
I think you skipped pages. We skipped pages? Oh, what page of the storybook are you on? Did we skip?
17 or 16.
Are you following along with us?
Yeah. So we're on 16. I jumped to the grimoire once we're all in the exit zone. I read the grimoire on page 16.
We got to defeat the book.
Right?
Yeah. You're right, because we only started here.
I know, but I'm just looking like, did I go to the wrong chapter or something? No, we fought the Dark Oak last time, right?
Should you be on 11?
I should be on 11.
11 was last episode.
Man, you missed a whole stream.
Oh, yeah. You missed a whole...
Hauser, you missed Sunday's stream, my friend. Go to the playlist section. The last week's episode's there.
Oh, they're like, wait, what's happening?
No, we already played that. Isn't this one titled Chapter 2? Did I not title it right or something? Hauser, you're confusing me.
Chapter 2?
Yeah, it says Chapter 2 of Story 2, Root of Evil.
But maybe it's confusing because it's Story 2.
Oh, it's confusing. That's why I keep making the joke at the beginning of every stream. Like, we're in Story Journal 1, Story 2, Chapter 2. Yeah, no, we're on page 16.
Okay, so my bad. Continue.
Hauser, go back to bed. No.
You don't really need to watch that. It's fine.
It's all good. All right. So we are in chapter 2, and we're going to fight this affliction.
I'm going to try.
This is the best ever.
This is fun.
I'm not going to let it get me down. I'm going to have fun still.
We're going to beat this thing, and we're not turning into ghosts. That's the goal.
I don't know about that.
We're going to try. I wish I could give you PowerPoints. Can I do that somehow?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Your turn.
All Guy Game says, we're in Story 2, Chapter 4, Paragraph 7, Sentence 2, subsection in italicized, subclass B, next to the bracketed highlighted text.
That's awesome.
I'm going to use that next time. Starting to sound like Captain Kirk saying star dates. Yes. All right. So I'm first.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. Like, I can't even get to this thing.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yep. Okay, go ahead.
All right. I'm going to discard this ritual.
Yeah, I have no...
Gain 5 PowerPoints from my bonus. I will then use my bandages to recover 4 Vita. Going to 19. I will then move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've stride of 5. And I have reach 2 on my weapon, so we're going to see what happens here. I have 21 might. So am I rolling the right ones? Yeah. 58 plus 21 is 79. That is a hit. His defense is 57. It doesn't do my extra hit, but that's fine. Roll 2d6s. I have, just to double check, I think I have 3 damage. I have 2 and 3. Yeah, so I have 3 damage, and then I take the higher of this. Roll. Oh, 6. I do 9 damage. Okay, that's a good start. I'm happy with that. All right. Going to 34. No, going to 36.
How much did you do?
9?
Yeah, 36.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to cheat. And then, oh, you know what? I will spend a PowerPoint to do 2 additional. Sorry. So I will put it to 34. Okay. I have to remember as well that we can sacrifice these guys if we get hit.
Oh, that's true.
Because that might keep us alive.
I can't.
Oh,
you can.
Okay.
I have extra Vita bump though, so but again, it doesn't help me when I'm on low Vita.
Yep. Okay, that's that.
But yes, you can.
So it's his turn. We have to both lose a Vita.
Yep.
Going to 18.
Down to 15.
Okay.
All right. So.
Oh, sorry. I want to throw my aura. I know it doesn't affect you yet, but if you can.
Might. It gives me +5 might, no?
You're not. Oh, you're in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in it. You're in it. Okay.
Okay, so it's going to roll the random. All right, so it's attacking you. It rolled only 45, but plus 10.
55. Oh, I have 41 only.
And it got an 8, which is energy pulse. Pulse of energy spreads across the room. All characters that are hit lose 4 Vita.
Okay. 14. And then he attacks again.
It's me this time. 44 plus 10 is 54.
You have high defense, so you have +5 for me as well.
Yeah, so I'm actually at 56.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because I have 51 by default thanks to my beautiful armor, and then you gave me an extra 5. So yeah,
So you block
56.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, 56. If I did this right. Yeah. I have it written from last time. I have 51 defense somehow. Yeah, I gained 5 defense from one of these upgrades too. That's why. Yeah. +5 defense from that, +10 from here, +5 from you, and some other reason. I don't remember what it was, but it's fine. I'm just going with it. Oh, and I have absorption 1. I remember that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I had absorption 1. I should have taken 1 less from my aura. Sorry,
Yeah.
I took 1 less, so I am at 15, not 14.
Yeah, we gotta remember those little things.
Yeah, those are huge.
Okay, my turn.
Yes.
Move up. Get adjacent to it.
Okay.
I am then gonna do the 2 percentile thingy. So I'll roll. Oops. No! I lost a die.
I think I can.
That's how my night's going.
I got it.
So we're gonna need 2 dice trays now because of my epic rolling. So
I guess you could roll 1
I'm just
and then
joking.
put it out.
I'm just kidding. I know.
Sorry.
But it'd be so epic. Just go bam.
I guess you could.
57.
Because you don't add them together, so you would know. Oh, I guess you don't know which went with which. Yeah. Never mind. Sorry.
54. Okay, come on.
Well, you have plus, Mike.
I know. I do have plus. I have none on here, but I have +4 here.
Yeah, you're good because he's 57.
Oh, okay, yeah. So either way. So now I roll a d6. I get a 6. I had +1 for the little demonic sacred fluff off of my fenestrated Morningstar. I get +1 on the actual weapon. And I get +1 off my damage bonus.
9.
So 9 damage, bruh.
Okay.
That will take him from 34 down to 25.
Okay, we can do this. We can do this.
I will then spend this boon to receive an extra attack.
Yes, yes. That is perfect.
And I will attack with the same weapon.
Oh, 84, yes.
22. I will choose this one. Yep. Yep, this one. Okay. So I have +3 damage, rolling a d6. A 4. So
Okay,
7 more
7.
damage, bring it down to 18.
Okay. Okay, I have a good feeling about this. I do.
Yeah, until it summons another monster.
No. We just got to be quick. Anything else you need to do?
I don't think so. I have no power points. Just checking everything. Because I did get an attack roll of higher than 90 there, but no, I didn't. It was 80.
84 plus you had.
Oh, 4. Never mind.
4.
No. Never mind. But I don't. There's no different creature adjacent anyway or whatever. So.
Oh, and Arcee was just asking you. Yeah, do you get something for the 90 plus? But it's.
Yeah, I do. But there is no. It's a different adjacent creature I can hit for 1d4 of damage. But of course, it hasn't summoned one yet or anything. But that may come into play. But right now, with only one enemy, it kind of stinks. But that's fine.
Okay.
I also wish I had it filled with some holy water or something. That would be like super awesome. But I didn't pack enough before we traveled down underground. I didn't know we were going so deep, or I would have packed some extra holy water. Like who doesn't? Who doesn't go on a camping trip and make sure they pack extra holy water? You know what I'm saying?
Did you read the once per round? Yes. The once per round? You read the once per round. Is that the that we have to lose?
Yeah, we're losing a Vita at the start of Grimoire's turn.
Yeah, we did that once already.
He's immune to all negative statuses.
We don't have anything that gives him negative status.
Oh, sorry. Once per round, characters adjacent to the Book of the Dark Dimension. Oh, yeah. May attempt to use their knowledge to reduce the power by sacrificing their act to make a faith. I'm going to wait to do that until we're trying to finish it off. So, yeah, the once per round, like this part, trading your act to do a faith or a cult check and causing 2d4 damage. Hopefully, we have it down to like 2 to 4-ish damage. And then we can finish it off so we don't have to play the rolling game to see if it's still alive.
Yeah.
Because if we can close it with a spell is how I'm kind of picturing that. If we can close it with a spell, we can stop it from regenerating its health and staying alive.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to stay where I am because I have reach 2. And I'm just going to, this is going to go down to 3. And then I'm just going to attack from here. 58, I feel like I got 58 last time, so 79. So it doesn't get the double attack, but that still is successful.
Okay.
I have +3 for my damage bonus, and I take the higher of these 2 die, which is a 5, so I hit for 8.
So down to 10. Did you see what Ball Guy Games says in the chat?
Sorry, no, I'm actually going to lose a power going to 3
down
to
to
do
8?
2 more, yeah. I did not see, no, sorry. Who am I looking?
Ball Guy Games, what he said last there? I think the captain of the Titanic also said, I have a good feeling about this.
I was looking at...
Just shortly after departing the dock.
That's okay. That's okay. Sorry, I was looking at the other one because I was reading down where it says we're in... yeah, sorry. It came from a smoke-free... Like, I was reading that and like trying to figure out what I was supposed to be...
What are you talking about?
The last one I see is...
Did this game come with a scientific calculator? Yeah, there's some people that were commenting about
I have
that.
a calculator just in case.
Yeah, we do have one at the table for real.
Sometimes my brain doesn't function and...
Not scientific though, it's just
It's not
basic.
scientific, it's basic, but it does the job.
Yeah, the way they made it scale from 1 to 100, I saw when I was looking into this game before, some people are turned off by that. They're like, because most board games kind of keep it at a lower scale, you know?
Yeah.
Like right at the beginning of the game, they're throwing you at like doing math from 1 to 100, take away 1, add 2, -4, plus disability, minusing that. And like you have to just add all these little like ones and stuff. It's weird. Shouldn't be that difficult. But it's like most board games, they start you out at low. You're just doing a couple damage. The enemies just have a couple health. It's like you're only rolling like a d6, you know, like d20 maybe. This game's like, no, we're going right to 100 right from the beginning. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So it gets a little weird, but I think you can get used to it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like our math has been okay, but...
And hello, Kalipa. This is more...
Also,
yeah.
to talk about Ball Guy Games' comment, I always have my glass is always full. We're always going to win.
Not me, though.
I don't think about the bad.
I'm the yin to her yang.
Yes.
Bigger numbers are easier for balancing, says Edgar.
Okay.
That makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, I can't wait till, like, we're rolling, like, I have, like, plus 50 might, and I'm just, like, always rolling, like, 100, you know what I mean?
Especially with this weapon, I so badly want to get it even higher.
I don't know if it gets that high, but you know what I mean? Like, I hope so. All right.
Okay,
let's kill this
so it's
book.
his turn, so we're both going to lose a Vita.
Lose a Vita.
So I'm going to 14.
Yeah, I worried I burned that extra attack boon for nothing, but...
No, I think it's fine.
You can only have 2 boons at a time anyway, so...
Yeah. I mean, we don't want to be dead when we... Or almost dead.
I know, like, losing more health than you need to also hard, because it's hard getting all your health back. You end up spending your money, which means you're not buying other abilities and stuff, so... Yeah. This game definitely has a snowball effect to it. I can feel it. It's like, if you start losing and then having to spend money to recover, it's just like, you're then not spending money on positive things to gain going forward.
Yeah, I feel like I've already spent a lot of money to recover, but...
So I can see it, like, snowballing to, like, epic failure. All right,
so we lost a Vita for his turn. He's going to do his first attack. Yeah, you rolled good last time for him.
I rolled good last time?
For him, yeah. He only did 1 hit out of his 2.
So it's hitting me.
You.
79 plus 10 is 89. Rolls the 6. Energy pulse. I lose 4 Vita, but I have absorption 1.
Okay.
So I go down to 11.
I don't mind that one. Okay.
Because it didn't hit you.
No, I got hit by it last time, but it's not terrible.
It's hitting you. He rolled 80 plus 10 is 90. Got a 9.
Oh, this is going to be bad.
Part the veil. The target loses 4 Vita, and a restless spirit is summoned adjacent to them. So can you find a restless spirit, and then we'll see what it looks like, and then you can grab it. I feel it's like we already fought them, right? That's what we had in the room above, I think. Yeah, just grab one of those blue guys, right? So we're going to be fighting a restless spirit.
Wonderful.
So it has only 16 health, but it is another thing with range that's attacking. We suffer minus 10 defense unless we pass a Faith 5 at the start of the encounter. I'm going to say we don't do that because we've already passed the start of the encounter. So if I follow the rules the way I read them, I'm just going to do that. The restless spirit is ethereal. Has plus 3 for Dusk on Might, 43 defense, 5 stride. So it's going to be summoned.
Adjacent to me.
So what it said. Adjacent to them.
I mean, put it here so that you don't have to...
I'm going to put it right here.
Then you... Oh, okay. Oh, because then your bonus if you get it.
But then you can't hit him.
I can move.
I can put it here.
However,
but then
so
if
that
I
you
get
can
pushed, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
No, if I get pushed, it damages this guy, right?
Yeah.
I think that's how that works.
But you want it to be adjacent to you as well so that it can... If you roll that...
Bingo. That's what I'm trying to do, is put it either adjacent here. But I don't think your reach can hit this guy.
I can go around.
Okay. But then I'm not
But
in
I want
your
to
aura.
see in your aura.
Yeah.
I could go around that way.
No, I'll just put it right there.
Okay.
And we'll see what happens. I'm not going to get pushed right now, so I think we're fine. But we'll read the push stuff after, if we need to. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And do we have a health for this guy at 16?
Yep. I'll just get another.
Actually, I can put it on the bottom of this towel.
Oh, yeah, and I guess you could put the...
Yeah, so I'll do the purple for the affliction. So I'll put this to 8 at the bottom here.
Do this, and then you can put it in between.
Yeah, bingo. Oh, no, flip it back, please, because I'm using the purple.
Oh, you
on
changed
the bottom.
the numbers. I see.
Yeah, and then the top is 16.
Sorry.
Come on, man.
I'm sorry.
Come on. All right, like this. Okay, so 16 pointing up here, enemy. Purple numbers pointing down here at purple affliction. Okay, that's my logic.
Makes sense to me. Okay, so I took the damage. We spawned. That means he gets to go, which is unfortunate.
Oh yeah, does the absorption... No, absorption only works for attack damage. I remember looking this up. Absorption only deals with attacks, and it could deal with snares if it says so. Like I have this item that says absorption 1 against snare damage. Not exactly the same as absorption 1 generally, which is only against attack damage.
Oh, I forgot. No, you're talking about me. I forgot it. Thank you.
No.
Yeah, when I just took this hit.
No, RC's asking, does the absorption completely ignore the 1 damage at top of a turn?
Oh, I apologize.
Get it?
Yeah, Necrocomicon was talking about.
Oh, I see. Did you remember absorption again?
Yeah, which I did not.
Which you probably didn't.
Yeah, sorry.
I see.
Two different absorption conversations happening.
Gotcha.
I think we got there, though. I apologize, yes. So I'm at 11, not 10.
Bald Guy Game says, the fiddly part about this game that always gets my group is the extra bonuses the bad guy gets depending on the difficulty of the fight. Oh, yeah, like this stuff right here, missing this. Yeah, totally could see that. Totally could see that. Yeah, there's too many like little things. Like I see like forgetting these stats, like your basic extra damage and your extra might, your defense, and then all your bonuses. Like that's why I keep it on a sheet here. But I mean, like even that sometimes I forget I'm in an aura and there's like other things adding to it. So I write like, I put the little 5 for the aura down here to remind me that I have a little extra defense, but then I don't erase it after. And so like, but when I look, I'll know that that one's where it's come from. Mel didn't take 4 damage with pulse.
But he got hit with pulse, not me.
Yeah, I got hit with the pulse. I was the target of the attack.
Yeah, and then I got hit with the last attack. Yeah, because it's all characters that are hit lose. Not all characters are hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so now this guy's going to go. We can roll for him, which is awesome. Oh, man.
So who's going right now?
This spirit.
Oh, okay.
Came in after. Unless they don't go on the turn that they're summoned. Or is that a different game? That's all other games.
Most games do that. On a turn something's summoned, it doesn't go. But you can check.
I'm going to check because every other game.
Yeah, I know.
Summoning. Every other game we play, they don't.
Yeah, a summoned enemy or spawned enemy acts the round after it is summoned, acting in order of vita. A summoned ally acts the turn of the character who summoned it.
Okay, so we can ignore this.
Yep.
It did not. Okay.
Yeah, so don't do that. Nothing happened there.
Okay, so then back to us. Back to you, sorry.
Okay. So I will... Yeah. I will... I could do the occult or the faith check. And I'm trying to pass on 6 or higher, and I do 2d4 of damage. But I probably should just attack normal instead.
Yeah, because I could do the occult test on my turn. I can re-roll a failed skill test, and I have a +1 to a die roll. So I could, if I failed by 1, I could adjust it to make it.
Okay, so here's what we'll do. I will forego my turn.
Oh.
Or no, I will still attack. Actually.
Yes, because we don't want him to, because I'm not going to probably roll 8.
Yeah, true. Okay, yeah. I'll attack. So I'll do normal attack, Fenestrated Morningstar. We'll do the 2 percentile. I'm attacking the book. It's demonic. The other thing's spirit, which I don't...
No, I was demonic and undead, I think, but I can quickly check.
But I might get the extra... No, it's fine. It is. So do I take 14 or do I take 96?
Yes. I wish we had like a boom, boom, boom or whatever.
Yeah, so and then I have +4 to it. So I actually have like 100, but not like a natural 100, I don't think. So I will get to do a d4 of damage to this other guy. So I am going to roll the d6. So it's 7 damage, which is like kind of perfect. So the book is down to 1 health left.
Beautiful. Okay.
So there's no way you, unless you fail the skill check.
Roll.
Yes. So then I will do a d4 of damage to the ghost guy behind us. And when does this scenario end? When we defeat all enemies or when the affliction's done? Let's see. Defeat the Book of Dark Dimensions is the primary goal. After combat, immediately read story closing. So does it normally say like defeat all enemies? Where is that other one?
I think because we have optional goals, we don't have to end it right away.
No, the optional goals for this one say they must be done during combat.
Oh, okay, then yeah, we would have to, but we...
Yeah, only available during combat.
Okay, so if we leave the spirit on the map, then we can.
Yeah. Yeah, see, sometimes primary goals say defeat all foes. This one does not. This one just says defeat the Book of Dark Dimensions. So as soon as the book's dead, we're done.
Okay.
Okay, I'm following you. That's how I'm following it. Unless we want to kill that other thing to get the lore.
I don't know.
But I'll leave it up to you. Yeah, see, once book is dead, chapter's over. Exactly. So we could, if we want to get the extra 5 coins each, but you get less, I get 1 extra, and some extra lore, we could try to kill the Restless Spirit just to, like, you know, farm XP kind of idea.
We could.
But either way, I'm going to do some damage to it first. Only 16 health. Let me roll it in the tray this time. I hate rolling d4s. It feels so weird. 2 damage.
Woo!
All right, down to 14.
Okay. I mean, I could...
But it is ethereal. Oh, this is dealing damage, so it doesn't absorb it.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta remember this thing absorbs like 2 damage, right? Has like 2 absorption against non-ethereal units. So those spirits may be harder to kill. Pun intended, yeah. Once the book is dead, of course the chapter's over, right?
Yeah, that makes
How are you supposed to have any more chapters with the book is dead?
Brian, hello. We are fighting the Necrocomicon. Yes.
Yeah, maybe summons don't drop money. You might be right.
Oh, yeah.
And that is in normal in games too.
Yeah.
It probably applies to this game also. Don't worry about it. We're not even going to do it. Let's just kill the book.
Yeah, we're not even going to do it. We're gonna try.
Yeah, let's just kill the book.
So this is going to go down to a 2, just in case I don't roll successfully. Need to be adjacent, so I'm going to move on my turn here. I'm going to forgo my act to roll for occult, which I have 2, so I need to roll 6. But I can add 1 to a die, so I can roll 5. And I can re-roll a failed skill check if needed. I rolled 7. So we are successful. So I do 2 d4s, which obviously is at least 2.
Roll them.
I do 4 damage. He's dead. He is dead.
Okay, so let's loot.
Yep, 50. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We get 50 lore each.
Okay, I've crossed over 500. I'm at 519. So I'm going to get
513.
I'm going to get a bonus.
Okay, and then the coins is dropping are 0.
No.
Damn it.
Son of a gun. Okay, let's roll for loot.
Yeah, I'm going to try to loot it. 9.
Oh, here's where something like that could come in handy. I rolled a 2. It doesn't matter. Okay.
Okay. All right. Can you take that book off the board, please? I don't want to look at it. All right.
We do need to use this in Arkham Horror, the card game.
I know. It feels
in some way, like it's like a first player token
yeah, I was
or
thinking
something.
The same thing.
Like
this is a first player marker for Arkham Horror for sure.
Yeah.
And I want you, I know with your super fine little marker you have, those black markers, you could put like text in there. Not text, but like lines.
Like lines, so it looks like text?
Yeah, like so there's writing in there. Like I know you have this like super small.
I do.
Which might be cool. That's just the missing touch it needs. Okay. Just a little bit of some words in the page, but not real words, just lines. Okay. All right, story closing. If you won the battle, the book falls to the ground, spilling out torrents of dark energy. You become blinded with bright purple light as the evil grimoire unleashes a final effort of resistance. With all of your strength, you reach out and slam it shut. The light is instantly gone. The braziers, which were fueled by the power of the book, dim and then blink out, plunging the room in complete darkness. You fumble in the blackness as you lash the book closed with strips of leather from your belongings. Making your way back through the buried castle and the underground tunnels, you eventually break through to the surface above, breathing fresh air. At first, there is silence, but then a bird trills, and then, like a herald of goodwill all around, come the sounds of nature. The forest is already beginning to fight its sickness. You can see the rotted bark of the trees sawing off to show new growth of healthy trunks underneath, and bright patches of green stand out against the barren earth. The same can be seen as you enter the town of Wayland Point. Those that were ill are now walking the streets toward their homes, the infirmary now empty. You leave the town as it begins its healing process and arrive back at the Church of the Crossroads. You tell the priest everything you encountered, which deeply concerns him. He cautiously takes the grimoire from you after several prayers and the burning of holy incense, then carries it to the library with the intent of finding some answers. Among the books of history, he finds mention of an ancient castle containing such a tremendous evil that the earth itself revolted against it, opening a crevice to swallow it whole. It was never seen again. The source of this evil was a book from a dark dimension, whose pages were filled with terrible rituals and unspeakable things. It corrupted all who looked upon its pages. The priest says, the roots of that great oak must have broken through the stone ceiling of the grimoire's prison and began feeding off its evil energies. The tree was able to spread the grimoire's taint into the world above once more. Well done. Here is a different book that will serve you better than that grimoire. The priest gives a random character the magnum opus artifact. If any character has the red story marker, all characters receive additional 8 coins and 30 lore.
You have that. Woo! Okay, so I think -2 coins for each coin reward received. So I think.
Oh yeah, and I get +1 coin at the end of every combat.
I only get 6. Oh, what am I was trying to write it down.
Yeah, I need.
You need 9.
9 total, please.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and 30 lore. 549. Okay, so we can do
30 more lore. So I'm at 533. Just erase that aura.
Oh yeah.
Aura of defense erased. Okay. So the magnum opus artifacts.
We get to look at it and decide, or do we have to?
Yeah.
It says
of course.
random. Do we have to literally be random?
Oh,
like
a
roll
random.
for
Yeah,
it?
we do. That sucks.
We could trade it.
Although I'm kind of confused by the word random, so I think as a group, to solve this rules confusion, we should just
select who.
we should just roll with it.
Let's roll before we see what it is, so I'm not disappointed.
How does that change it?
Because
Probably went by it already, but I'm distracted.
inside I would be more disappointed if I wanted it and then I didn't get it. Versus if I just knew you were going to get it. Oh.
+1 faith, which I definitely
need
want
you to have this.
Exhaust. So artifacts, can you trade? I think you can trade artifacts.
Yeah, just not heirlooms.
Yeah. Yeah, because artifacts are just like beefed up items.
Yeah.
Magnum opus. And this doesn't take up a slot. You can just have this in your backpack. +1 faith. Exhaust to reroll a missed attack during a skirmish. I like you having the missed attack thing, but I like having more faith. But like, if you have some extra faith, that's good if you have to do a faith check.
Yeah, but I wouldn't do a faith check over you unless it was
Sometimes it
mandatory.
makes us. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes it's a random character does a skill check. Sometimes it's all characters do the skill check.
Yeah. Well, we want you to get it, so I'm going to try to roll low.
Oh, yeah? Okay. You do that.
I rolled a 2. You can beat me, right?
All right, here we go. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
A 10. It was meant to be.
Yes.
The artifact gods above have shined upon me and made their choice. Artifact is mine.
Beautiful. Update your faith though now so that you don't forget later.
Update my faith. Yes, absolutely.
Then
What are you saying? In a week when we play again, I won't remember? No,
exactly.
No way. So faith +3.
Nice. That's good.
That'll help me if I ever do any of my prayers. In the end.
Oh, that's the end.
There was if you lost the battle, some stuff here, but I don't even want to know.
No, we weren't going to lose the battle. I wasn't going to let that happen.
So it looks like for the next story, which we're not going to do right now, that was short. What we just played.
That was short.
But I think it was short too because we didn't have to fight the golems also.
Yes.
Like if we had to do the golem fight or if other things happened too, it could have prolonged it a bit. But that actually went pretty smoothly and was shorter. And we even had fun to chat and do all other things. Like that gameplay was probably like 45 minutes, it felt like, of gameplay. Maybe not even. But it was 120 minutes for the story, I think.
Yeah, for the full story. And it was front loaded, I feel like, in this one.
Yeah, definitely was way more. Like it says 120 minutes. So like 2 60-ish hour sessions. Of course, not with the streaming and the way we play. We make it take longer, obviously.
Yeah.
We're not trying to plow through it, but we also have no clue what we're doing at all.
That was probably very evident in this.
I don't think anyone really does their first time playing through this game. There's no way.
Do you know what I'm really sad about, though? The fact that we were told at one point we couldn't rest. We didn't rest that chapter. So that kind of sucks.
Well, we weren't allowed to rest on the first room.
Yeah, but then we were thrown into a combat where we were not.
We're not allowed to rest during combat either.
So I felt like there was not really, like, we weren't on the map.
Yeah, that's why. Who was it last time? Somebody saying they house ruled.
Oh, that you just get one free one?
I think it was Layla. I think somebody was saying last time they house ruled it that they get like a free rest. Like I forget when.
Because now I'm thinking we will have to rest at the beginning of the next chapter just so.
Freudian slip, 2 60-ish hour sessions. Oh, is that what I said? So the next one says 120 minutes also. But look, it's Twilight difficulty. So we're going up like a difficulty level, right? Like we played the first 2 stories at dusk. The second 2 stories will be at midnight, Twilight. And then the last 2 will be at midnight. Twilight, then midnight. I don't think any of them are on Nightmare in this book, but I think you can make it that if you want. So Twilight. Because I read online, it says you should, if you can pick any stories you want. You don't have to do it like this, the way we're playing it in order. Mm-hmm. If you have the other storybooks and stuff, you can just, they recommend play like 2 at dusk. Then once you play 2, even in the book it says recommends like don't go to the next level until you played like 1 to 2 of the previous one to kind of level up. But then it's Twilight again for story 4, 120 minutes. I was speaking of this before. Then it goes to midnight, 180 minutes. I think the 180 minutes ones have 3 chapters in them. That's story 5. And then story 6, 180 minutes, which I think says 3 chapters, is midnight difficulty. So that means like the enemies are going up, getting higher might. So we need to get our like attacks up, our defense up, our health up, all that stuff. So we can like survive, because it's only going to get worse.
Well, I'm going to look actually quickly at my, because I'm at 500 now. So we get, I get an AP. So I'm going to look at that too, because I think.
Oh yeah, we're going to start at the Church of the Crossroads. I think it said, right?
Yeah. And I have 3 AP, so I'll be able to buy something.
No, we start at the Inn of Yorotrust.
Oh, Yorotrust is like over here Oh yeah.
So in the story, it sent us back to the Church of the Crossroads, talking the story. But is that where we would start if we just played like another scenario of doing rumors, like another stream of doing rumors to prepare?
Oh, I don't know.
I would say that.
But is that the only place that we can spend our AP points? Is that the church?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
So
because if we start at York,
here, get all this stuff off.
Yeah, sorry.
No, sorry, just do it. Just make it happen. Here, take this guy away.
Yeah.
And this away. And these away. All right, let's look at the map. So the next story, which may not be in the next stream, we might do another one of those rumor things. But if we start at the inn, we can take rumors in the next one and just do them as part of the story.
Yeah, and we could just head down to the church. I was just going to quickly look that that's the only place that we're allowed to do that.
It says use town services in Yorotrust or whatever. That's where we're starting the next one. So we could just use those there to heal up, take some rumors, buy some stuff. What's town services are we allowed to use there? How many?
We're allowed to use 3.
Oh, okay.
So that's good.
So we could spend our money, buy some heals, buy some bandages, maybe buy some holy water.
It might also, we did forget, your trained farmer. We forgot about that, but you could train your other guy.
Oh,
yeah, we forgot that.
We forgot about my farmer's damage.
Yeah, that he was trained.
Or my vagabonds. My vagabonds
one of your
damage.
guys is trained. We should probably train the other one, because that'll be huge.
Yeah, if I remember to use it. Totally forgot about that.
I totally
one little
forgot until I looked at this little card.
I don't know if it
make
would've
a
sped
note
it
on
up.
it here somewhere.
Yeah. I don't know how, though.
I'll make a note. I'll make a note.
Right here, I got vagabond equal trained. I flipped this over and read this, but I didn't read this. Like, I can't, like, man.
You need it like this.
I can't.
Like me.
My brain can't be full.
So I can have it all big,
it
notes everywhere.
I just, ugh.
You need a big one. Okay, I'm going to look quickly at what I'm going to take for my 500. I am a seeker, so I have to choose one of those options.
Yeah.
Mine are interesting. I don't know if you want to put it there or here. What's better?
Whatever. So
I'm looking at the 500, and I am a seeker, so I have to take one of these two. The first one is a +1 damage with melee weapons if your target has an adjacent ally. So if my target, so if there's one enemy on the board, it's not as good. And then the second one is +5 might for each round you have consecutively attacked the same target, maximum +20. This means that my weapon gets increasingly better.
So this is great against bosses if you're just sitting there hacking the same boss over and over again.
Right.
Wow.
Which
oh man.
I
Yeah, I think the might one is huge.
I like the might one because that can let me possibly do multiple attacks, which don't have to be against the same enemy. Yeah. I'm going to take that.
Yeah, I would definitely do that one.
Okay.
Okay, let's check my one over here. And what am I again? I am a sanctifier. So we're looking at 500 here. I have the sanctifier option here and a sanctifier option here. Sanctifier, pass faith 9. Oh, pass faith 9 to create a holy water while adjacent to a water feature on a map, a well, a lake, a fountain, etc. While adventuring once per chapter. How often does that happen? Was there a water feature on the last map?
Not in the last one, but there was.
Oh, that's a ripoff.
There was one in one we played. Because remember we could see the fountain or something and we went like this one?
Yeah, but that's what I mean. We've only seen it once out of like,
I feel like it's,
how many hours of playing?
Yeah,
So
I feel like it's...
Maybe it gets better. I don't know. Or the sanctifier on the right side there, discard a holy water to recover 2d4 Vita once per chapter. I like rather trying to make it because I like to fill it into my weapons. So how often do I have extra holy water? I don't know. But then again, I take that frankincense stuff now too. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm not going to remember that I even have the, like either of them. I wish they were just like cards I can put on my board in front of me, like little abilities I could gain on cards.
Like sword sorcery.
Yeah. It's too bad the way this is designed, but oh well. Still fun.
I mean, I guess if you weren't planning on playing again, you can mark in this.
Yeah, but I don't stare at that because again, I'm not going to have it like that while I'm playing. I need this sometimes to remember that ability. I should be fine with that though. Yeah, maybe I could leave it there.
I mean, you could use a pencil and you can erase it.
So I think I did Max Vita. Oh no, it doesn't even like mark it that well. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Edgar. If I'm always taking frankincense, then I'm never going to I don't have holy water to throw away, right?
Can you not have a holy water as well?
Yeah,
to buy it?
Yeah, but I'm not, like, I only have so much money, right? So what I think I'm going to do is try the water feature one, I think. Doesn't being next to water on a map still count for option 1? Yeah, I think it does, Mark, but not all, like a lot of the map tiles we've seen. Oh, you mean on the overworld? I think it's just adventuring, it says. Oh, it says on a map while adventuring once per chapter. I thought adventuring is when you go into the zoomed in maps. Like you go on the encounter maps or whatever.
How is it worded fully? So sorry.
Pass a Faith 9 to create a holy water while adjacent to a water feature on a map, well, lake, fountain, etc., while adventuring once per chapter. Like capital letters, capital A adventuring, I thought is like the section in the rule book where you go on a zoomed in map. I thought that was called adventuring.
14, 22.
Like right before encounters. Yes. Yeah, adventuring is when the story instructs you to set up an adventure map. You enter adventuring mode. Your objective on the map is to complete the primary and optional goals and then leave the map via the exit zone. So this is what when I read adventuring, I think it's only in this situation when you're like on those kind of maps, not on the overworld.
I don't know if there's even water on the overworld, is there?
No, yeah, there's not. Oh yeah, never mind.
No, there's not anyways.
I see. Yeah, there's not. I'm being dumb. Yeah. Yeah, there is no water. Oh, there is. What's this? This is water.
Oh, that's water. You're right.
That's water. Is that the only
Oh,
water?
isn't this water too? Like all the rivers?
Yeah,
like all the rivers.
Yeah, the rivers.
Oh, I see where that could get confusing.
Nope. I don't think so.
We're not. If you had fun, Mark, you didn't play wrong. It's fine.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Mark. Adventuring, you're adventuring across the map too, right? Like it's
What is that called? The overworld map? Is it?
It is
called something else?
the world map, but I don't know what it. It probably calls it adventuring also, but that's what's messy about the game. Like I'm telling you.
Oh, I know.
I might be taking it way too literally though, right? Because I just assume that's how games are supposed to work, but.
I think it's just called While Traveling on the World Map.
Traveling?
Traveling.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Oh well.
So we'll just do it when it's on map tiles if that's what you pick. Is that what you're picking?
Yeah.
Okay.
So hopefully we go to some places with water. And it's cool if we're going to ones that are like adventure maps, where we're like on an adventure map, I can grab some holy water, load it in my weapon, use it for a fight, maybe grab some more, you know what I mean? Like who knows? Maybe that'll work. Maybe that'll work. All right.
We have to remember that he has that. So when you guys see water, we got to remember.
Water equals holy water, Batman.
Yeah, Mark says, yeah, that's how we thought of it. Being a D&D player, the whole thing was adventuring, which it feels like you are adventuring, right? When you're going through.
It may tell you the adventure begins at the start of the book, but this is not true. Ball Guy Games with a super chat, $5. If you had fun, you didn't play it wrong. Trademark Mel 2022. Yes.
Very true, right? That's very true. I mean, not everyone's going to think that.
But then, yeah, on the flip side of the coin,
there's some rules lawyers out there.
On the flip side of the coin, or rule sticklers, is
yeah,
like that's me, kind of, most of the time. Yeah, the flip side of the coin is you don't have fun if you played it wrong, or like unless you played it right, you're not having fun.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like that.
It's weird. It's weird. Also, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you.
But again, I love pointing out the way this game confuses me and how goofy it is and how not clear things are. But again, I'm trying to still have fun and just expect it when I sit down, have some chuckles about it, but still have fun. I still want to crush the game. I still don't want to die. I still want to get gold. I want to find loot. I want to kill monsters. Take down afflictions. I love seeing where the story goes. I love the little hidden stuff in the back. Skill checks, yes, rolling random skill checks. Probably one of the reasons I never really care to go into the world of role-playing games. And the like, loosey-goosey kind of like go with the flow kind of play. I like the more tight, strategic, master the systems, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, game the game, right?
Yeah, game in the game. But again, I'm trying to keep positive, trying to have fun with it. Still having fun. I still love it. This game's fun.
Yeah, we had fun.
It's goofy. It is kind of nice to break out from the games that like, take themselves more seriously to play this. That's like, well, obviously it doesn't take itself that seriously. This is like definitely on the level of like the way I get the same vibe from this as I do from like Dungeon Degenerates.
Yep.
Which you can tell is like small team, indie style game. You know, they put together a game they loved and they thought it was cool. And they're just like, let's add this because it's cool. You know what? Let's add that because it's cool. But never asked the question like, should we? And they just did it. And it's just, you could tell it's just fun and goofy. And it should be a good time if you approach it that way. But again, if you compare it to some of the other games I play on the channel, it doesn't really fit in like what I normally go for, but I'm trying to approach it different every time I play it. I just have some fun with it. So I'm trying not to take it too seriously, but I'm still having a blast. So
yeah. How many of you guys thought we were going to lose that battle? Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had no power points, so I have no way of healing. He is stealing Vita from us at the beginning. He's attacking twice, doing 4 Vita over and over again, almost on all of his attacks, plus summoning something else that is going to be attacking us. I'm going to whiff on attacks. He has this whole thing where he's rolling a die to come back to life if we do it wrong, kind of thing. If we're failing skill checks, we don't finish him, that kind of thing.
Yep.
So it's like, all of these things, I just didn't have faith in the dice. I thought he was going to be hitting us harder. I thought we weren't going to be hitting him as hard.
We actually did get lucky, and we did not miss one single attack on him.
Yeah, the fact
Like,
that
that's huge.
demonic bonus on my weapon, I don't think we would have won unless I had that. Because like I don't think I would have hit every single time I did.
Right.
Yeah, we probably could have survived a couple more rounds.
But not many. Like I had 11.
Yeah, that's the thing though. I was down to 11 also. But if we just got very unlucky on his targeting rolls, if he did like 4 attacks in a row that kept hitting the same player,
Yep.
we're in trouble.
Yep.
And if he summoned a little earlier too, and that enemy attacked the same player, like we just got a little lucky on the targeting that it kind of went back and forth to both of us a little like evenly.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is 50-50, so it kind of makes sense. Yeah, Dragon says if you play it wrong, you have to start over. Dragon's always saying that. Whenever I'm like, oh, I made a mistake, he's like, start over. It's like 4 hours into a stream, start over. No.
Do you do that, Dragon? You start over?
No. You just throw the game out and buy something new. Brandon's here, says, I went back and watched your Dwellings of Eldervale playthrough. Would be awesome to see that one again with more players.
Yes.
Brandon, we have not forgotten. That is in the pile of games I want to play, like 3 or 4 players. We have 2 other players I want to take it to their house and play with them soon. That is sitting in that a small stack of games I want to play with that group to see if they like it. And then if they do, maybe they'll come and play it on stream. But that one is not, yeah, I do want to play that one again for sure.
That's exactly how we felt after we played it as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, we said it in the video probably too.
Yeah.
But I have said that, I said it probably like a month ago. I had it sitting there and I was going to put it away and I was like, nope, I still want to play this. I still want to play this with a larger group on stream. It's just finding people at the right time to play together, teach that game. You need kind of like a big chunk of time to teach it, play a game of it. And I want everyone to feel kind of comfortable with it before we play it on stream. So it's a process.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I do want to play that one higher player count. I think Kyle would like that one too.
Yeah. And Justin would have too. Yeah. So we just got,
Yeah,
we're just trying to line up some.
Yeah, at some time we'll play it multiplayer on the channel. It's still in my list. I still want to go back and do that.
Yeah.
Brandon says, I just found a copy locally, so got to play it 2 player as well, and I also want to do it with more. Yeah,
Yeah,
it just
see,
feels
that's
like,
that feeling. Once you play it with 2, you're like, oh, this would be really good.
Yeah, it feels
at a
like
higher player count.
having a whole table playing that would be fun.
Yeah.
Like 3 or 4 players probably be really good. Yeah. Dragon says, of course I restart. Still have not completed a Cloudspire game. Oh my god. How many times I think I played a perfect Cloudspire game and then after I get the comment like, oh, at this one point you just forgot to do this. And I was like, damn it. You can't win. It's all good.
Oh, Bald Guy Games says, I can't say that I thought you were going to lose, but I definitely didn't think you were going to win. Come on now. You got to have faith.
Brian S. says, if I started over every time I missed a too many bones rule, I would never have finished a game. Yeah, so if you're watching this, right now or, in the next couple of days, I'll try to schedule the next stream. I'm assuming probably next Tuesday evening. So like a weekish from now. Or no, Monday.
Monday.
Maybe Monday.
Yeah, I think we could do
Yeah,
either.
probably Monday. we'll got to look at the schedule, figure things out. We still have to figure out what we're streaming this weekend. I don't think it'll be Folklore. I'll probably schedule that for Monday or Tuesday, and then we'll play Burn Cycle if we're feeling comfortable with it on probably Sunday instead. So if you're interested in Chip Theory Games' new game Burn Cycle, I kind of switched my focus on that right now. We are playing Star Wars Imperial Assault tomorrow, assuming Kyle can make it. And then I'm playing Burn Cycle solo on Friday, so join me for that as I try to wrap my head a little more around the game. I'll hopefully have a handful of games under my belt by that point. And then, yeah, Mel and I will try to play it again before Sunday so that we feel a little more comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So join us on Sunday. We should have that scheduled. And then Folklore will be back next week. We'll try to play 2 streams. Maybe
We
like...
could do back. Oh, we don't do back-to-back, right?
I just feel bad doing the back-to-back because then, like, people who missed the first stream can't, like, tune in for the second one because then they're, like, didn't watch the one before it. I like to give a few days when I can for people to, like, watch it, catch up. But if they're like this and they're only, like, a 3-ish or less hour stream, it's not as bad, but I still don't want to do, like, back-to-back.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Or maybe we just play Tuesday and then just play again like the next weekend, and then again the next like Tuesday or Wednesday, and just kind of like, I want to try to play this game like two nights a week, but again, other games might trump that, and we only play it like one night a week.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see.
Or we might be able to play it one night during the week and then again the following weekend based on what our schedule's looking like. We'll have to look.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then just to answer RC's question, are we going right into story 3 or are we doing a
I feel
rumors?
like, no, what I do, because that's why I looked ahead to see. So story 3, it says we start at the Euro Trust Inn, and it says you can use town services. So that means we're kind of like open to do whatever there. So we'll just grab some rumors at the inn, and then it looks like it kicks us out on the world map, and we have to go to like, I don't know, maybe it does something else. There's some story choices. But assuming based on what I looked at, it kicks us out on the world map, and then from there we could try to go do some rumors, or just continue the story with how we're feeling.
Like interweaving them now,
Yeah,
right? So not
yeah.
having a separate stream for rumors, we'll kind
Yeah.
of mix them in
Yeah.
to the story,
Yes.
if possible.
And we may want to wander down and spend our ability points too, like go down
Yeah.
to the church
I am
maybe.
thinking about it. I have 3.
But I don't know where it's taking us again.
Yeah, we'll have to see what direction it wants us to go, I guess. And then,
I just see again, I'm not looking at the story moments, but it looks like if I just skim on the same page, it looks like it's go on the world map, traveling to the Alchemist Tower, which is down, like, here's what I'm looking at. So it starts us, if I just like high level look, it starts us at Euro Trust doing town services. There's a choose your path, but then there's story moments, which I don't know what those do. Those could tell us to skip pages. I have no idea. But then there's a skill check, and then it just kicks us out to the world map. So I can see we're going to Alchemist Tower. Okay.
which Alchemist Tower is right here.
So we're like traveling south. I guess we could.
We could make a stop because it's kind of...
Yeah, we could go this way and then like come back. Like we don't, and if we're doing a rumor, maybe the rumor takes us somewhere else too.
Yeah, it is possible. I do want to spend my AP points if possible, so...
Yeah, I want to
mix it in.
I want to kind of play it like, open world, video game kind of style. Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption, Breath of the Wild, that kind of idea, where we treat the rumors as like kind of side quests. Some of them you're forced to kind of deal with. Some of them you can just ignore and do whenever you want. But I want to like try to grab some at the next inn, and we're just gonna play it fluid. So we'll start the next stream in Euro Trust, grab some rumors, heal up, and then kind of just see how it goes. And if it's like, let's just go to the Alchemist Tower, it makes sense, or let's go back to the Church of Crossroads, get some ability points. Let's go do a rumor. Like, we don't know until we draw those rumor cards. Like, I can't make the call of what we're going to do. But I'd rather do that than just stop now, start where we left off, go find rumors, wander around, heal, all that. We can do that before we jump into the next story. But since we're already in a town anyway that lets us use 3 services each,
Yeah, we can just...
I'd rather just do the healing there and kind of like, get to the business.
Yeah.
Keep the story flowing.
Yeah.
That's my attitude with it right now.
Okay, sorry. Oh, go ahead first. So Bald Guy Game says, good, I can't wait for more of Mel's glass half full attitude. You two are my new favorite in the BGG world. So first I have to say my glass is not half full. My glass is full, like all the time. Like We can always do it. Always. It's not even like a maybe. You'll find that out very quickly.
Anyways.
But Mike says my best quote was, "But what if we win?" Epic playthrough of Aeon's End. What if we win? Yeah, we might.
I'm like, we're gonna lose. I wasn't like, we're lost. We can't do this. Oh my god. You could see like even solo streams. I know I do this. I read the scenario, I set it up. I'm like, I don't even know how we're gonna beat this. We do some random setup in a game or something, and everyone's like, oh my god, this is impossible. Or like, I've played this 3 times and I've lost. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna lose. We'll just play and we'll have fun, guys. But then I see the light there where we could win. And then I slow it down. Everyone in the chat gets involved. We're like all working together, trying to beat the game. And then like we win. And there's a few moments like that. I can't remember, like Seventh Continent feels like that. Happened a couple times. What was the other one? Like Nemo's War, I feel like maybe was one of those kind of streams. There was a few others that were like, man, it did not look like it was going good.
Robinson Crusoe, I think.
Robinson Crusoe was an amazing one. Yeah, everyone came together and we're like, I feel like also our streams of This War of Mine are like that.
Oh, This War of Mine, yeah. This War of Mine, I'm always like, we got it.
Arkham Horror, the card game.
Oh, yeah.
I like get right into it. I'm like, we're losing. The game is horrible.
Right from opening.
We're dead. It's going to kill us. Like, don't even expect to win. I'm getting prepared for defeat, getting ready to be a sore loser. And then like Mel's like, don't worry, we got it. And yeah. And then we like win or we quote unquote win, we don't lose or whatever. And it's like, yeah, okay, that was
But
awesome.
even if we lose, I'm like, oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. I just instantly start preparing myself for defeat and get really sour. And like, I don't even hide it. I'm just like right out loud, get all like upset. And then Mel's like, no, we got this. And rolls like 100, rolls the perfect number on a die or just one higher. Pulls a Lita out of the deck, those kind of weird things, and I'm just like, okay, staying positive, interesting.
Mm-hmm. It's a thing.
Mel's wine glass is always, no, it's not always full. It's actually quite empty often. I feel like it's empty more than it's ever full, Brian. I see it more empty than full. I don't know, that's just me.
Oh no, okay, now we're getting off track here, everyone.
Erica's here. Hello, Erica. Erica says, hi, I agree. I love watching you guys because of Mel's optimism. Well, that's just one reason. Also love Rob's rants.
There was one stream that you were doing, I feel like it was like last week or the week before, and I was watching just in the background while I was working, and somebody said, I can't even remember who said, but somebody said something like, oh, you need Mel's optimism here to help you get through to the win or something. And I was like, I'm here, I'm in the chat, you got this. Yep. Oh gosh.
Hauser says, I don't like winning every game like in Zombicide. Oh, okay, yeah.
You don't like winning Zombicide?
No, I don't like winning every game like in Zombicide. So in Zombicide, you win like every game, I guess.
Oh, I see, yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes your dice and Zombicide or the item deck is not gentle with you searching, and it can really go bad.
I feel like we have a few videos where we've been overrun by zombies.
Yeah. Just because you're like digging for certain items, and you're like, I'm not finding these items, and then you just get stuck.
Yeah.
You
guys are funny.
I was gonna read. Somebody else said something in the chat. I want to say.
Erica also loves your Rob
Mike asks, how is Burn Cycle feeling so far?
Oh.
I'll save my thoughts for Friday in the Burn Cycle stream.
Yeah, I've only played it once so far.
Yeah, I want to keep playing it a bit more, and I just want to try a bit more. But again, like by that stream, I'll still have probably only played like one corporation, just a few different missions, tried a couple bots, I don't know if I'll have tried all captains by then. But I'm going to be very like, I'll let you guys know on the stream like where I'm at with the game. But again, I'm not rushing this game. I'm not making a judgment call based on like only a few missions. Just like Cloudspire and Too Many Bones, I feel like I'm going to play it and just fall more in love with it each play and kind of figure it out, crank up the difficulty, try some different combos, try some different missions. See if it has staying power or not. But I still can't. I know so far I like it. I'll just say that. I like what I've played so far. I like a lot of Too Many Bones vibes from it. It feels a little bit like Too Many Bones, the stealth game. Like you can tell a lot of the things that they've learned from Too Many Bones, they kind of like stayed with those same design ideas. And I can describe that more, I think, in the stream so far. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, Mike says it'll take a few plays to start getting a good feel for it. After the tutorial, I was ready to bail, but it's gotten better with each play. You know what, Mike? I skipped the tutorial.
Yeah, we didn't.
I read the tutorial mission. I read through it in the rule book. I didn't even read through the second turn of it because I kind of just got it. It kind of clicked because of playing Cloudspire and Too Many Bones. It's like made sense in my head. There are a few rules that are like very, I keep having to look up. Like I haven't nailed it all down yet. I still have lots of like rules reference lookups to fill in answers to questions I have. So it's like, I'm not playing it smoothly yet. It's taking longer than it should. But I'm feeling the same Cloudspire vibes of like trying to solve the puzzle, especially solo. It reminds me a lot of Cloudspire co-op.
Okay.
I feel like a bit trying to solve all the positioning and everything. But I skipped that tutorial one because it's so boring.
Yeah.
Like the objectives, it's all just boring. I started reading some of the other missions. So then I even read online that they recommend people not starting to learn, but the first interesting mission they say to play after the tutorial is like that terminal viscosity or something like that. So we played that one, and a couple others, but and I'm still only playing in the need chain or whatever. I'm staying with the original corporation, but yeah, it's definitely interesting. But yeah, I just skipped that tutorial one. It's like I see why they put it in there, but I just feel like I didn't want to play through it because it seems so boring.
I think it's different if you're playing through it as you're reading through the rules. But we read through it first, and then I was like, I don't want to play it again. I just read it.
Yeah, and I agree, Mike. That's normal CTG stuff, though. It's a slow cooked meal, not a fast food trip. I agree. Yeah. Yeah, like I'm gonna be streaming a bunch of playthroughs of it. I'm gonna be playing it solo. We'll play it multiplayer. I'm hoping to play it a bunch of times over the next few months or so. Pull it out later in the year when I just feel like playing it again, just like we did with Too Many Bones and Cloudspire. Mm-hmm. I want to try the expansion content too, mix in some of that stuff after a couple plays. But I get the vibe that it like might feel samey, but I don't know. I haven't read all the missions. And I guess you could get it really kind of, making it puzzly by just randomly deciding your bots and your burn cycle, your what's it called, the commander guy?
Captain?
No, the one that's the command module. Command module. Yeah, like randomizing your command module, your bots. Can
your agents?
Well, they're bots. So all of them are bots.
Oh, yeah.
I should just say your bots.
Yeah.
So randomizing your bots, not picking, could really mess with you. Because they might not work well for the scenario and the captain and stuff. So you can really like make the puzzle like force crazy puzzles on you. But if you stick with like the same bots, they only have so many abilities. And yeah, I could see it getting samey. But I see some of the missions get really creative. But it's still just following the same like move and do this. But there's ones that do change up the rules quite a bit, I've seen. But yeah, the captains surprise me how they mess with the game.
Yep.
Like I've played 3 of them, I think now, and like, man, it is crazy. I'm actually going to play the same scenario tomorrow I want to play that I played today and just switch up the captain and the bots and see it how it plays out differently. Because it makes different like level of sentry guards or whatever on the floor and stuff like that, plus abilities. It's interesting. But again, I feel it's like, yeah, I'll talk more about it on Friday. I should stop. There's like, I'm still in the discovery phase.
Yep.
So, but yeah, it's definitely cool. It will not be for everybody.
That's true. Yeah, I can see that.
But it's definitely a game for a Chip Theory fan. That's for sure. Like if you like either Cloudspire or Too Many Bones, I feel like they're definitely targeting like the same audience. They're just trying to feed their hardcore fan base with more stuff to play with. Like, so if you already aren't interested in Too Many Bones or aren't interested in Cloudspire, don't even bother with this. That's what I get so far. But yeah, it's definitely cool. Definitely cool. Erica says, I have to say, I'm really enjoying watching you play this Folklore game. Love story-based stuff, and I'm not much of a rules lawyer, so this is right up my alley. Exactly what I say, yes.
That's perfect for you then.
Exactly. If you're not, I should say rules stickler. Or rules lawyer, I guess, too. Like someone who's a rules lawyer is always trying to like play by the rules,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You want to get every rule right. You're upset if you don't.
And they're always trying to make sure everyone's playing by the rules right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which we do want to play by all the rules. There's just so many that we are going to miss something.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
We just try our best.
I know, Brian. I know. Brian says, choose bots to fit the boss. Where have I seen that before? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It feels very like Too Many Bones. It feels like Too Many Bones, the stealth game. Like, that's what I'm feeling. Like, very similar.
You see RC's message here says, not gonna lie, definitely a game that did not grab my interest, but I'm excited to see you play through it. And the way you break down games wouldn't be the first time you changed my mind on a game.
That's what I feel. My mind has been changed on the game. Anyone who saw me when I looked at that game when it was first on Kickstarter and they showed the prototype of it, it didn't grab me either. I was like, where's the pretty... I came from Cloudspire and Too Many Bones, and I see what they're showing, and I'm like, I have faith they'd make it a great game, but I still wasn't confident enough on it. I was interested. I definitely want to try it. There's no questions asked. If they didn't send me a copy, I would have definitely bought a copy when it came to retail, just bought the base game, tried it out. I need to try it. I would never not try a chip theory game going forward. They have me. I'm in. Doesn't mean I'll like it. But I wasn't sold on it. Like, you know what I mean? But what they actually pumped out is better than what I thought they would, to be honest. And yeah, I'm definitely more into it. Even just seeing their playthroughs like a couple months ago of the final product before it went out to anybody, just seeing them play through the final game. I remember on YouTube, I watched like half a playthrough of them playing it, like Shannon and Salem playing it. And I was like, all right, I see what you did here. I'm in, you got me. Like, I now want, like, where is my damn game? Like, instantly I was like, I flipped. Part of it because of the table presence, and part of it was seeing the strategy and like what the rules they put together and like Shannon behind it and stuff like that. Like, yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's in good hands. Is it for everybody though? No, definitely not. Like, you might not be into the stealth, puzzly, resource management stuff, but I don't know. It's definitely neat. And it's like my first stealth game in board gaming, I think, that I've played. So I don't really have much to compare it to, but yeah. But I mean, I like it. We'll see. I've not played Hoplomachus. I'm gonna play it when they do the new stuff, the revamp stuff. I was holding out because it was like hard to get. It was like out of stock pretty much. I knew they were gonna do something with it, either put it to bed or reprint it in a new, pretty way, and they did. So
I think you said it on stream before they did it. Yeah.
There is me recorded saying Chip Theory Games needs to reprint that game, make it pretty, refine it, you know, make it look like their newer games look like or something. And I had the feeling because it was like going out of stock, they were clearing it out. I had this vibe, and then of course they announced it like a few months later. They're like, "Yep, boom, here we're making a new Hoplomachus solo only product, and we're doing a second edition best of box." I was like, "Okay, perfect. I'll wait for that then. I don't need to go track down old stuff." I do wish after playing Too Many Bones and after playing Cloudspire, I regretted when we were standing in Chip Theory's booth for the first time at Gen Con 2019, and we got Too Many Bones and the expansions. I saw they had Hoplomachus there, and they had bundles and everything. People are coming up and grabbing it, but I remember that was the pile that was not really disappearing.
Yeah.
Too Many Bones products were all like, every day we went to the booth, or every other day or whatever, the piles were getting smaller, like all down to nothing. And but the Hoplomachus piles were not.
Were they not demoing Hoplomachus? I think they were.
I don't think
feel like they were only demoing Too Many Bones.
I think they were just there to, like, you know, people who were looking for it still could find it. They're trying to get rid of leftover stock. But it was on sale. I remember they had a bundle deal, and it was like discounted. And I saw like one guy come up and grab a whole bunch of it, and I was like, I don't know, the game doesn't, like, the box and everything about it. I didn't really know what the company was about. I didn't know. We just demoed Too Many Bones. I was like already like, okay, let's play this. But I wish I grabbed it there just to play it. But it was like, you know, I would have got it, you know, shipping. It would have been like right there. I wish I knew more. I wish I had learned about Chip Theory before that. Yeah. So then I could have played it. But it's okay. Good things come to those who wait. So, you know, I'll get the revamped, redesigned, you know, new versions of it, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, I think you played limited solo at the time as well, right? You weren't like playing as much solo.
Yeah, but
board games.
Hoplomachus was like, it's a multiplayer game.
Oh, it's the other one that's the...
There is like you can play it solo, but Hoplomachus is like multiplayer. But they're redoing it with 2 products. There's a solo-only Victorian box.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Yeah,
which is just solo only. That's coming first. And then they're also working on a remastered best of that has rework stuff and streamlined kind of like all the best stuff from the expansions all put in one big box.
Okay, so that's the same game and almost like two
products.
2 products. I get it. Okay, I get it. I thought it was 2 separate games.
And some of the content I think in one box or the other is compatible with both. So you could like add some things one way or the other, I think it is. So I think that's what they said. I could be wrong though. Okay. I think if you own both of them, you can pull some stuff from one box, kind of help you expand the other, I think.
Okay.
But
that's
obviously
cool.
not everything's compatible. But yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay.
No, listen, Beatles. Beatles says if good things come to those who wait, that means Frosthaven is out next week. No, that's not how it works.
We didn't wait long enough.
No. It's not how it means. It's not if you wait, you get things faster. That's not what it means. It just means if you wait, eventually you'll get Gloomhaven sometime before you're dead, and it should be good. Okay? If you wait long enough, it's going to be better than it was if you got it earlier. Good things come to those who wait. But then again, if they actually stick to the MSRP, anyone who waited and didn't back it...
yeah, it's not going to be so great for their wallets.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
But you are still getting a better game. So even though you might have to pay like $250 for Frosthaven, which I would never have anyone do at this point, I would still say
$250?
I would still say buy Jaws of the Lion if you didn't play through that and loved it. After that, you move on to like Gloomhaven, which is still more reasonably priced. If you're still loving the whole world, then move on to Frosthaven. So yeah. But I don't know. When we play Frosthaven, maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe I play Frosthaven, I'm like, wow, this is like Jaws of the Lion, a great entry point. They solved it. You can buy this. It's just better all around. The town building stuff is just better. Maybe it's a better story and everything. And they fixed all the stuff with Gloomhaven. Maybe the enemies are better and all this stuff. Maybe the rules are better. And yeah, maybe that's my new recommendation is like, but you can't beat Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion for like $30. Getting like 20 scenarios, 4 characters, all this stuff. Playing out of a book, fast setup, more straightforward rules, beautiful tutorial.
Yeah.
You can't beat it.
No, you can't.
It's set up, like a nice little box to store it in. You don't need to, clear out a guest room in your house to store all the components for it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Even if you don't like it, the price of it is worth trying it if you're unsure.
And I probably would never recommend Frosthaven to somebody going into it to pay like $200-ish, $250 US to get it. Because it's like a game if you've never played anything Gloomhaven, you don't know if you're going to even like it.
Yeah, you don't want to invest that.
You're going to buy like a $250 like Kalax crusher. Like it's just going to sit on there collecting dust till your Kalax falls apart.
Yep.
So yeah, I still would recommend if you're new to Gloomhaven, find Jaws of the Lion. I saw it in stores like 2 weeks ago in Walmart, Target, online. You can find it anywhere between $30 and $40 US on online retailers and stuff. So there's no excuse. Try that. If you play through Jaws of the Lion, you love it, then you go grab Gloomhaven or Frosthaven. But yeah, the worst thing is when someone pays like hundreds of dollars for a game and then just like, oh, I'll get around to it, and then they just never do. And then it's like, it's kind of sad. Spirit Island, better in physical than digital. I find myself rushing in digital. It's intriguing, but digital isn't grabbing me. Mike, to be honest, I've said it before. When I look at the digital version, I vomit in my mouth. It looks ugly. The interface looks horrible. I have no care to ever install that thing on my computer. Yeah, I would try it, but I have it on my wish list. I see it goes on sale, but then I always look at it and I'm like, I don't even want to spend like the $20 or whatever on it. I just can't. I'd rather just play the physical board game. I love it. And I don't even think it has all the expansions in it either.
I don't think so.
No, I think it's like really one of those digital games that's like really behind. So it's like you get way more stuff on your table than you do in the digital version. Yes, setup is obviously easier in the digital. But man, I just love playing Spirit Island on the table. It's not that bad, especially solo. You just like one little map tile and get going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love Spirit Island as a physical game. I have no desire to play that one digitally, to be honest. But that's me. And that's a reasonably priced game too. You can just buy the base Spirit Island, set it up on your table, have a good time, especially multiplayer. Love that game multiplayer. Great solo game, of course. Yeah, Spirit Islands is you know, not that hard to learn, but it's like that is a crazy strategic game.
Yeah, it's one of those where it's not hard to learn, but it's hard to master.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mike says setup in Spirit Island doesn't look bad compared to, say, Burn Cycle.
Yeah, he did all the setup for that when we played yesterday, but it was a lot.
I have it down now. I can set up Burn Cycle in like 15 minutes maybe. But man, like when your setup is like 15 pages long in the rule book, like what is going on? I know there's tutorial mixed into it, but like why is there not a rules reference? Why is there not a PVC reference sheet like Too Many Bones or Cloudspire that has setup on it? They need that. That is crazy. That is crazy amount of setup in that game. Because there's little steps you can skip by accident and you can forget about. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, some weird choices in that game. Anyways, I think we're getting out of here. We're getting way off topic. No, I'm just joking. It's ended the stream. People have left by now. Even the video later. If they'll see us talk about Burn Cycle, they'll just be like, see ya.
Yeah, just want to know one last message from Jordy. It's a very nice message saying, watching you guys play
I missed it.
helps a lot to understand the rules and get a feel for them. Also, some doubts I have get clarified. Thanks a lot, guys. Watching you play is always entertaining.
Jordy, thank you so much for the kind words. We appreciate it. We don't play everything perfect. Nobody does.
No.
Nobody does.
We try, and we try to have fun.
But we try.
Yeah.
And yeah, we at least can hopefully give you the idea of how the game plays, and you can kind of decide if it's for you or not. That's basically what I'm aiming for.
Yeah. And we do try to answer questions as people have questions.
Absolutely.
Too,
and look up rules, because like that's part of like playing a game is like if you're seeing us look up rules and we're getting frustrated by rules, I like people to see that, because no reviews usually or no playthroughs will kind of show that. Most playthroughs I watch on YouTube just try to play through as fast as possible, get the shortest video out, and then just add Klingon subtitles later, or check the description, or check the thing. We'll put corrections down there. See you in the next video, guys. Bye. Because they're just like, gotta play the next game, gotta play the next game. It makes sense. They gotta do it. It makes sense. I used to be that way too. When you just gotta play the next game. Play the next game. You're on like a clock. You just, the new hotness. But like, I just didn't want to chase that rabbit anymore. So yeah. So I love the way you play live. People correct stuff live. People put stuff in our comments too. It's great. But like, yeah, you can't play perfect. Nobody can play perfect. So like, it's all good.
Yeah. Oh, James is here, says, had a good time watching, but was too busy to chat. Great job.
Oh, yeah, I saw James comment earlier saying,
I missed it.
Yeah, it was kind of like half watching or whatever.
Oh.
Sorry, James. I did see that earlier.
Sorry, James. I missed that.
Yes,
Hello.
Thank you. All right.
Oh, and Mike says, that was, thanks, guys. Nice chatting. Have a good night.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Again, keep an eye out for the next Folklore stream. You should find it in the playlist down below once we schedule it. Best way not to miss it, subscribe, turn on notifications. Also, on your way out, hit that like button. Helps other people find these videos on YouTube. Thank you, everyone, for the support on Patreon, YouTube, the donations and stuff. Thank you for helping us out. We appreciate it. Thanks for helping us grow. And yeah, share the video. All right, we'll see you in the next stream, which is tomorrow, Star Wars Imperial Assault, Friday Burn Cycle, and more Burn Cycle on the weekend, and Folklore next week, and other games, of course. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.